All right, here we go. Not late. Not late, folks. We're right on time. Right? Right on time? We're right on time, I promise. How we all doing? How we all doing? I'm pretty sure I'm live. Give me a wave. Give me a wave if you see me. Yeah, let's go. Here we go. All right, my apologies. I actually am late today. It was supposed to be 8 p.m. I got caught in some NHL 26 league games. Just finished. All good. Somewhat late. Hey, listen, has the puck dropped yet? The puck hasn't even dropped yet, fellas. We're good. Gene Principe's still chatting. We're good, man. We did, yeah. We beat the best team in the league tonight. We beat the best team in the league. And then we won our second game as well. Yeah, it was fantastic. It was a good night. Good night of Chell. And hopefully that means a great night of Oilers. All right, I got to catch up on some comments here. Nicole, saw you there. Kyle, there you are. BM, how you doing? Matcha, how are you? No Clue, good to see you again. Spider-Man, Gordon, good to see you again. Wade, Oil Tangs, Rifty, how are you? CNG, always late, I know. Hot Zach, how you doing? Pens lost in a shootout, sad. Stu was clutch. Dude, I saw the cross-crease save that he made with his glove. Holy smokes, what an unbelievable save. Unbelievable save. Hey, what's going on, Savage? Good to see you again. Yo, what's going on, SJL? Good to see you again as well. SpongeBob, good to see you. It's a big night. It's a big night tonight for the Edmonton Oilers. There's a lot. There's a lot in this game that I'm looking for. Win or lose, there's certain things that I'm looking for with this group. Hey, welcome back, Naheed. Good to see you, my friend. Oilers need to lock in. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. $40 shots on net. Dad's score prediction today is 5-3 Oilers. I like the way your dad's thinking right now. If we win tonight, are we back? There's still a long way to go, but it will start to ease some of the negativity that has clouded this team for a large portion of this season, including from myself. I want this game to be competitive. The only other time these two teams have played this season was back, what was it, November? End of October or sometime early November when Edmonton lost 9-1. I think it was October. Can't have that happen again. 3-2 regulation. I like it. If the Oilers don't win, oh my God. iPod. That's funny. Purest Oilers content out there. Everyone drop a like for this gem. Hey, I appreciate that, Oil Tanks. Thank you so much. I can't do what I do without all of your support, and your guys' support has just been unbelievable over the past month and a half. I mean, it's always been great since I started this a couple years ago, but the last month and a half especially, the team hasn't really played up to their standard, what we expect of them, but the fan base has been showing up every night. From Argentina, hey, welcome back, Juan. Good to see you. Need a win, says the hockey bench. I agree. What was the last time Flames and Avalanche played? Together? Each other, I should ask? I don't know. Had I streamed that Avs game? Oh, man. That was a rough night. That game against Colorado, that 9-1 thumping was a rough one. But that's in the past. We're focusing on the future. Actually, the present. Present first, and then we'll also take a look at the future, too. Wake up! Wake up, says Erica. You wake up. My day's been great, John. How has your day been? Clear frames again. Yeah, I changed it up a little bit. The blue, hey, listen, I still like my blue frame glasses, but switched it up a little bit today. Have to relearn chem and physics. I thought those were your best subjects. I thought you were averaging like 90 in them. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, Job. Thank you. 43, 10, and 9 is crazy, right? No, I'm telling you, man, this team is just absolutely wild, bro. Colorado is on another level. Yo, what's going on, Dr. Samich? Good to see you again, my friend. Nurse Legacy game, let's go. I missed all of you. I felt bad that I couldn't stream the other night. Ingram is the starter, yeah, and then they're going to start the second line, Roslovic, Draisaitl, and Podkolzin. All right, while they're doing the anthems, I will be right back. You guys are going to get chair for about 45 seconds. I just have to grab some water. I'll be right back. All right. We're good. Yeah, chair this early. My bad. Listen. We're good. It's all good. And they're still doing the anthems. It's actually, this was a perfect night for me to be late because 8 p.m. is not 8 p.m. in the National Hockey League. It is 8:16 right now, and they still have not dropped the puck. Savoy should be on Leon's line. I agree, but I also really do like Savoy on the third line. Like Savoy, Dickinson, and Kapanen. I think that could produce some depth scoring for this team, which they desperately need. Oh, yeah, Colorado, they're on another level, man. The Avs are just absolutely crazy. Also, what's going on, Coolistic? Good to see you again, my friend. All right. Chat is feeling pretty positive right now. 57% of you so far have said Edmonton's going to win. I like the way y'all think. I like those vibes. We need those vibes all night. Buffalo won again. Yes, they did. They did us a favor. They beat San Jose. Now, I know the Kings still got a point today against Boston, but the Bruins did the Oilers a favor too by beating the Kings. I don't know what the score is in the Anaheim game. Guess we could take a look. Quick out-of-town scoreboard check. Dallas is beating Vegas 2-1. Anaheim's up 3-1 on the Jets. So, okay. So there's some work to do. There's some work to do there. Yo, what's going on, Mr. Doom? NHL 26 bumped Bouch from an 89 to a 90 rating today. Still think it's too low. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. A lot of the development for the NHL games is in British Columbia. There's a studio in BC. So if they're giving Bouch a bit of a bump in rating. All right, puck is about to drop here, folks. Hit that like button. And I'm not going to be paying attention to the chat until there are stoppages in play. Draisaitl, Roslovic, and Podkolzin. The puck is down. The time has started. Let's see how we go. Let's see how we do. Oh, man, Ty Emberson throws a big hit behind his own net. And Colorado on the attack early. Here's Colorado behind their net. Manson, puck towards the Oilers' goal. Oilers trying to get it out. Here's Rozovic trying to get it out of the zone. Oh, and a giveaway by Podkolzin kept in. Colorado looking for it. Here's a shot, and they score. That's horrible. Okay, so it's 1-0 Colorado. Podkolzin giveaway at his own blue line. Colorado, they had speed. The Oilers that's not a good start, man. Not a good start. Oh, boy. So let's see how the Oilers respond here. Let's see how the Oilers respond, right? It's not about, did that go off something? Also, I love that did Darnell Nurse just stand in front of his goalie again? I don't know if Ingram totally saw that shot. All right, so Edmonton trying to get in on the forecheck now. 1-0 Colorado early. We'll see what happens. We'll see how they respond, right? Here's a puck up the middle of the ice, and here comes McKinnon. It's a 2-on-1. Here's Kadri. Walks into McKinnon. Oh, good pad by Ingram, and Colorado almost made it 2-0. Oh, boy. Edmonton's got to be careful here. Here's Zach Hyman. Holds on to the puck. Looking to make a play into the middle. Finds Savoy. Savoy with a backhand and a save on net by Blackwood. Wallman keeps the play alive. Nurse the Scarecrow. Oh, no. So, yeah, not a good start to the Darnell Nurse pair. Obviously, here's Nathan McKinnon again with a shot, and that puck goes wide of the net. Kadri tries to keep it alive. Puck down the ice into the Avalanche zone. Not icing, as they said it was tipped. All right. Here comes Nick Roy. Shot on net from distance. Another save by Ingram. And a giveaway in front. A shot and a good block by Connor Murphy. That's what I like to see from Murphy. Right? That's what he'll do. He'll get in the way of the puck. He'll help his goaltender out. Colorado keeping the play alive, though. That's another. Edmonton can't get the puck out right now. Centering attempt. Doesn't quite make it to the goal. Brett Kulak on the Avs as well, by the way. Former Oiler. Went to Pittsburgh and then traded to Colorado. Colorado just working the puck in the offensive zone. Edmonton cannot get the puck out right now. Now they do. Dickinson moves it forward out of the reach of Colton Dock. Dickinson for Edmonton just dumps it in deep. Apparently, Edmonton is not credited with a shot on goal. Not sure why, but... And here come the Avs again on the attack. They have been buzzing early in this one. Fourth line shift for the Oilers. Darnell Nurse can't come up with it along the half wall, but now he will. Here's Nurse across to Emerson. Emerson into the middle of the ice. And a bit of a giveaway here. Drury can't get it up. Savoy was out there with Szymanski. It's Savoy with a fourth line shift there. That was interesting. It's my girlfriend's birthday, Austin. She's an Oilers fan, loves McDavid. Happy birthday to Brandel's girlfriend. I don't know what your name is, but happy birthday. I hope it's been amazing. Here's Draisaitl into the middle, finds Podkolzin. Podkolzin sends it across the ice to Matthias Ekholm with a shot, and that goes off the blocker. Might have went off Blackwood's stick there. I'm not quite sure. Colorado trying to bring it back into the Oilers zone. It's moved up to Draisaitl. Oh, welcome back, Erica. Oh, yeah, Wallman has been horrifically bad. Oh, and Draisaitl with a terrible giveaway. As Colorado, they're going to skate this out of their zone. They're just going to send it down the ice. That's got to be icing, right? Not icing. They gave him the red light on that? What the heck? What happened? Colorado scored 30 seconds in because the Oilers couldn't get out of their zone. And Darnell Nurse may or may not have screened his own goalie again. Cannot confirm. Oh, man, and an Av went down. No penalty. Could have been a trip there. Here's McCarr with a shot. That's blocked by Wallman. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Man, Colorado just looks so much faster. The Oilers cannot make a 2-foot pass. Struggling to get the puck out. Colorado keeps it alive. Here's Nathan McKinnon. He'll spin away from Zach Hyman. Down low. Into the middle. McKinnon, here's a one-timer. Good save by Connor Ingram. Devon Taves was in the slot there. Nice save by Connor Ingram. Point blank. Nate just hits Hyman into the boards. And the Oilers, they lose possession, but they get it back. Darnell Nurse just ices the puck. It's fine. It's fine. We won't worry about it. We won't worry about the Darnell Nurse unforced icings. It's too early to worry about that. Oh, yeah, no. Ingram wasn't screened on that goal. That's just oh, it went off a stick. So Colorado's goal did change direction. I was going to say there was no screen there. Oh, good save by Ingram off the faceoff again. Edmonton yet to record a shot 5 minutes into the first period. Yeah, off of Darnell Nurse's stick, folks. Like, if you're not going to block the shot, just let your goalie make the save. Oh, and Darnell Nurse's stick just exploded. Trying to make a simple pass. Oh, when it rains, it pours. Here's Kapanen, though, for the Oilers. Nurse with a new stick, with a shot. That's blocked by Colorado. Puck went up in the air. Forechecked by the Oilers. Kapanen skating after it. Kapanen throws a hit against Kelly. Oh, and Dickinson throws a good hit, too. My mom proceeds to say, watch, they are going to score, and boom, that's why. Well, you don't need to apologize. That wasn't on you. Here's Josh Szymanski. Fourth line out against the Kiviranta line for Colorado. Here's Doc. Nice play by Doc. Finds Szymanski. He skates it into the Av zone. He'll spin away from the defender, gets it down low. Simple hockey. Get it in deep. Frederick loses it, though. The Oilers, I just want to see them settle it down, right? Colorado's going to try and speed it up. The Oilers have to slow the game down a little bit. Oh, man, and puck was sent in deep. Not offside. Thought it might have been. Good forecheck by Podkolzin. Puck along the half wall. Here's Bouchard. Keeps the play alive. Nice job by Bouchard. Gives it to Draisaitl. He'll play it to the point. Just out of the reach of Jack Roslovic. Yeah, what's going on, Bubsy? Good to see you again. The Oilers would likely have to retain salary in any trade involving Darnell Nurse. I don't think a team will take him at full cap hit. Puck sent in deep by the Oilers. Podkolzin on the forecheck. Roslovic in to support as well. And here's Connor McDavid. Steals it. McDavid with a shot and a good save by Blackwood. The first shot on goal by Edmonton. Colorado, they'll send the puck in deep. And we got a Franklin. Hi, buddy. Franklin's coming in. Here's Connor McDavid. Oh, and blew a wheel. Here's McDavid. Oh, and he couldn't get the backhand off, but the Oilers are going to get a power play. Ekholm, shot towards the goal, doesn't make it. Puck sent across the ice, Connor McDavid. McDavid into the middle. Nice job. Oilers keep it alive. Here's Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl holds it. Connor McDavid now. Right circle. Draisaitl into the middle with a shot and a good save by Blackwood as the Oilers are going to get a power play here. With 12:26 to go in the first, they have a chance. They have a chance to tie this thing up. And I don't know who took that. It looked like Brett Kulak took the slash there. That's who I'm giving the penalty to. Franklin. Nobody can see Franklin fully. We see part of him. We see part of the big loaf here. Now let's see if the Oilers, let's see what they're made of here. Tie the game up, settle into this first period. This game is not even close to over. Kulak, Oilers legend. Yeah, he's you know how it is. You know how it is sometimes. It's actually so over. What do you mean? The Oilers have a power play? No, they're going to listen. You tie this thing up, settle into the period, no worries. No worries. We're choosing to be positive tonight. Positivity. There's a long hockey game to be played. Let's see what Edmonton's made of. Who left the bench? I did not see. McJesus will score. At this point, I'll take a goal from anyone. Doesn't have to be from Connor. Can I crash out? No. I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to stop anyone from crashing out. Y'all live your life, man. Oh, Doc left the bench. Oh, boy. Well, that's not good. What happened to Colton Doc? Literally had one shift. Oh, yeah, look at him. He's in some major pain. Not good. Draisaitl promised he's going to win. Perfect. Cam with the $5 super chat. Oilers decide to sneak it up 1 year. Florida doesn't make. Nah, well, we'll see. There's still a lot of hockey to be played. I'm not going to judge it too harshly yet. We're not going to judge it harshly yet. Here's Evan Bouchard. He'll skate it up the ice. And now he's going to drop it back to Connor McDavid. Skates through the neutral zone. The slingshot maneuver across to Draisaitl. Draisaitl, he protects and he gets that in. Nice job by Leon, but it is stolen by Nichushkin down the ice. Evan Bouchard's going to hang on to it. Skates it forward. Drops it to McDavid again. Everyone does the slingshot maneuver. Here's Connor McDavid now. Nugent Hopkins in the middle. Nugent Hopkins scores. Huge goal for Nugent Hopkins as the Oilers have tied this game up. Power play goal for Nugent Hopkins. Talked about him in the pregame. They need more from him. Now, I was saying they should get more at 5-on-5, but we're going to take that. Sometimes it's not 5-on-5. Nugent Hopkins is very beneficial on the power play. He's a reason why this power play is number one in the NHL. What a play, what a rush, what a pass, and what a shot by Nugent Hopkins, man. Wow. Unbelievable. That's a fantastic goal from Nugent Hopkins, man. I feel good, Erica. I predicted a 5-1 Oilers win. Now, am I delusional? Yes. But I think Edmonton has a lot. They have a lot in the tank here. I have a lot. There's a lot in the tank, and I'm feeling good about the team. Here's Ingram out of his net. He plays it forward. Jason Dickinson will skate it up the ice. Kapanen can't quite get it in deep. There's Colorado now. Let's see how this game is played now that we're tied back up, right? Oh, and here's a steal. Here's Dickinson with a shot. Good save, and it's in the crease area. Bit of a rebound control issue by Blackwood there. Here's Dickinson. Dickinson in on the forecheck. Sends the puck around the boards. Stolen by Colorado. Skated in by Nicholas Roy. Roy sends it in deep. Dickinson on the back check. Gives it to Wallman, and the Oilers are going to reset. They're going to change up. Jake Wallman gives that puck to Vasily Podkolzin. Colton Doc left earlier this period. He was in some pain. Not really sure what happened. I didn't see what happened. Puck sent in deep by Podkolzin. Yo, Aleko Winter, welcome to the locker room. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy the badge next to your name. Enjoy highlighted comments and sometimes early access to videos. Sometimes, not always. Yo, what's going on, McDraisaitl? How you doing? Here's Jack Rozovic. He's going to spin away from a check. Sends it to the point. Leon Draisaitl walks in. He tries to do a cheeky little off-the-shoulder bump play. Puck comes to the blue line. Nice job by Emerson. Just gets it in deep again. The Oilers are doing a good job on the forecheck right now. They've got Colorado hemmed in a little. Some good shifts. Shot from Nurse doesn't go anywhere there. Nice hit by Podkolzin. Good shift for the second line from Edmonton. Yo, Everett with the gifted membership. Thank you so much, Everett. Henrique Huckleberry got that gifted membership. So congrats to Henrique. Puck across the ice. McKinnon was looking for an open man. Couldn't quite come up with it. Thank you for the gifted membership. Appreciate that. Here's Evan Bouchard. Good play. Trying to leave it for Emberson. Stolen by Colton, sorry. Puck centered out in front. Good defensive play by Nugent Hopkins. Puck is going to be sent up to Connor McDavid. Puck is in his feet. He's got some speed, though. That's going to be offside if the Oilers grab it. No, I guess not offside according to the linesman, but Edmonton will reset here. Evan Bouchard dumps it in deep. Nugent Hopkins will chase after it. Lots of layers for the Avalanche, not really allowing the Oilers a clean entry there. Nice job by the Oilers, clogging up the middle of the ice. Ingram out of his goal again. He might have to be active tonight. Yo, Thunder's production with the gifted membership and a good save by Connor Ingram. Oh, man. Dickinson took a big hit by Kiviranta. Wallman in the corner, trying to get it out. Szymanski out there with them. Puck sent to the point. Colorado doing a good job, once again, maintaining some zone possession here. Here's Kiviranta on his backhand, to his forehand, left circle, centers it out in front. Good shot, good save by Connor Ingram. Puck along the half wall. Manson sends it to the point. Here's Nelson. Nelson with a shot, and that missed the net, glove side. And here's Jake Wallman's got to be careful, Wallman. So you got to communicate. Wallman loses it. And the Oilers are going to get this puck out of the zone. They got to get a change here. Here's Kulak. Oilers changing. Here come the Avs. Here's a shot and a good block by Connor Murphy. What a great block by Murphy, man. Great block by Murphy. Draisaitl almost had a break himself, but he just overskated the puck. And Colorado not allowing the Oilers to get out of their zone right now. And now Savoy will get it up. Draisaitl sends it in deep. Draisaitl behind the net against Kulak. Kulak reverses. Puck up the wall. Here's Drury now. Loses it. Bouchard keeps the cycle going for Edmonton. Leon Draisaitl protects. Draisaitl into the middle of the ice. Leon Draisaitl with a great move towards the goal. Where is it? I don't know where the puck went. Puck out of play. All right. So Colorado, I mean, there's a reason why they're the best team in the National Hockey League. The Oilers right now, they're bending a little bit, but they are not breaking. I love Connor Murphy, man. He's had a couple big blocks in this period. Very happy with him so far. 100% agreed. Yeah, exactly, Arthur. And Nugent Hopkins, he has come to play tonight, and that's massive. Vegas just lost 2-1. Please tell me that's regulation. It was regulation. Out-of-town scoreboard check. Yo, Bubsy, thank you for becoming a member for 6 months. Resubscribing for 6 months. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. You are the best. Thank you. Thank you to the other gift memberships as well. Appreciate that. So yeah, you have right now Dallas. They beat Vegas 2-1 in regulation. Huge, did them a huge favor there. Thank you, Dallas. Now the Oilers got to go and beat Dallas, right? Now St. Louis had a 3-0 lead tonight, and they lost in overtime. Boston beat LA 2-1. So the Kings still got a point, but the Sharks lost in regulation. So that takes away one of their games in hand. Seattle's up 2-0 on Nashville. Still early in that one. Not too worried. And then Anaheim, they have oh my God. Look at Winnipeg. 9 shots on goal. It's the third period, man. Yo, and welcome to the locker room yourself, Thunder. The gifted membership and then becomes a member themselves. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Doc out for the rest of the... Is that what they announced? Oh, boy. He must have been really hurt there. That actually sucks. That sucks a lot. So, yeah, Doc went to... Oh, yeah. What the heck happened there? He just overextended. He just overextended trying to hit. That's super unfortunate. That sucks. So, Colton Doc not returning. That's unfortunate. The Oilers are down to 11 forwards. Top line is out. Here's Matthias Ekholm. Tries to center out in front of McDavid. Puck is sent forward now. Here's McKinnon. Up the ice. Natchez is going to chase behind the Oilers' goal. Throws a hit on Bouchard. Nice job by Bouch to protect. Matthias Ekholm supports. Oh, and puck hit Natchez in the face. Uh-oh. Marty Natchez just took a puck up high. Maybe knocked a couple teeth out. Hard to tell. Hopefully he's okay too. Oh boy. All right. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. Karma for... I don't think he hit Doc. I think Doc hurt himself trying to throw a hit. So yeah, Oilers are down to 11 forwards now. Adam Henrique was not playing tonight. He's still dealing with something from that game against Carolina. And then Colton Dock, he left the game early here in the first period, attempting to hit. I don't know if he just overextended something. I'm not going to speculate on the injury to Dock, but he's not going to return. Still have hope with Henrique. Give him top 9 winger minutes. I don't know about that. I think Adam Henrique has shown that Father Time is not kind to him this season. I'd love to be proven wrong, though. I would love to be proven wrong. I think there's still a role for Henrique, but he can't be in the top 9. He's got to be fourth line, like 7, 8 minutes tops. Here's Draisaitl. He'll play it up. Oh, just out of the reach of Roslovic. Roslovic gets a good stick on the brain farting. Puck sent into the Oilers zone and not icing. Not icing. Here's Darnell Nurse. He's going to spin from a check. Trying to find Emberson, but threw him a hand grenade. Emberson couldn't come up with it. And it's going to be kept alive by Nichushkin. Centered it out in front. Nice steal by Leon Draisaitl. Good defense from Leon. Draisaitl skates it through the neutral zone. Manson up the ice. Draisaitl trying to come up with it, trying to stick lift. Here's Kasperi Kapanen now. He'll send it back. Trolling Austin, but he ain't looking. It's hard to look at chat when the play's going. But chat is usually trolling anyways. Y'all are trolling me. Here come the Avs into the middle. Oh, and good defense by Murphy. Lost his stick, but may have prevented that's going to be a penalty on Murphy, actually. I thought that was just a good defensive play. Murphy's going to go to the box here. We're going to have another commercial break. I don't know what they're calling. Maybe a hook. Did he get the stick up in the hands? Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm the troll. I mean, the stick went into the hands, and then I think if he didn't drop his stick, they might not have called that one, but. So Connor Murphy, one of the main penalty killers for the Oilers, not going to be on the ice for this penalty kill. Which is very unfortunate. Also, does my webcam look brighter than usual? I feel like the light's just reflecting off my face a lot more than usual. Avs power play ranks, hold on, 31st. Their power play ranks 31st, 15.8%. Franklin for PK. Yeah, there's Franklin. Hi, buddy. He's like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. How was your day? My day was great, Justin. How was your day, my friend? Oilers short man. I would love that. Oh boy, would I ever love that, man. Yeah, it's weird that Colorado just can't seem to figure out their power play this season. Not sure why. Not sure why Colorado can't seem to figure out the power play this season. Had the best PK in the playoffs with Dickinson and Murphy. We could do that again. Absolutely. Yeah, that penalty kill was what, like 95% or something in the playoffs in 2024? That was wild. All right, penalty kill for the Oilers. Connor Murphy in the box for hooking. So Dickinson out there for Edmonton, going to take the faceoff against Brock Nelson. All right, off the faceoff, puck comes to Kapanen. Kapanen's going to skate it forward, and he'll just send it down the ice towards Blackwood. Yeah, very strange. The good steal by Kapanen. Kapanen's working this puck right now on the kill. Great job by Kapanen. Killed about 20 seconds there. That was great. Nelson into the middle. Here's Natchez. He'll play it back to McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon stepping into the left circle, plays it back. Cale Makar. Marty Natchez down low. Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon puts it back up to the point. Natchez across. He'll give it to Makar. And a nice job by Bouchard. Gets to McDavid. Here's Ekholm. Ekholm up the middle. And good job by Makar to keep that play alive. Colorado shot towards the goal. Kicked aside by Connor Ingram. Here's Nathan McKinnon now to McCarr to Natchez. Natchez with a shot. And that might have hit a body in front. Might have hit Ingram. I'm not sure. Nice shot by Colorado. They still have full possession here. Nazem Kadri, left circle. Kadri with a shot and a good save by Connor Ingram. Ingram's looking solid here. He's calm. What I like about Connor Ingram is that he's calm. And pucks, when they hit him, if they're not dropping right in front of him, he's good at directing rebounds into areas where nobody's just chilling. All right. So the top unit for Colorado is going to stay out there. Here's Kadri. He'll play it to McCarr. McCarr to Natchez. Natchez left circle down low. McKinnon drives the front of the net. Natchez with a shot, and they score. And, well, there was a lot of traffic in front. Colorado goes up 2-1 on the power play. Nobody, I mean, nice. That was a good power move by McKinnon, and then they couldn't corral the rebound. There was a lot of traffic in front of Ingram there. Natchez, he picks his corner and puts it right in. Let's take a look at the replay. Natchez, he went down low. McKinnon brought it out in front. And then, yeah, McKinnon was standing in front of Ingram there. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Emberson. Emberson. Just try and block a shot, man. Try and block a shot. That's all I'll say. Try and block a shot. Emerson literally got out of the way of that shot. Didn't like that. All right, so power play goal for Colorado. They're up 2-1. But lots of hockey to go. Shots are 10-5 for Colorado. Oh, boy. What's going on, Don? Off the face-off, McDavid to Draisaitl. Here's Draisaitl now. He'll give it across to Wallman. To Draisaitl. Oh, man. Draisaitl loses it. Murphy to Wallman. Wallman up the right boards. Draisaitl over his stick. That's going to be icing. Icing on Edmonton. Yeah, there are a lot of nights, Cam, where it's like, you know, I don't know. Where they just don't look like they want it, right? Coolistic. It's still early. Here's a shot towards the net. Doesn't make it. Another attempt. Blocked in front. Colorado in on the forecheck. Here's McCarr across the ice. Shot towards the goal. Deflected on net, and a good save by Connor Ingram. Here's Colorado, and Connor McDavid's being all tied up, trying to get into the zone there. He probably could have called interference, but we're going to have a whistle. Shots are 11-5 in favor of the Avs. 3:34 to go here in the first period. The Avs are just that good. They put so much pressure on you, man. Like, defending them must be a nightmare. And yeah, Devon Taves literally tied that. He's all tied up with Connor McDavid throughout the entire neutral zone. Team Canada teammates. Well, I don't think defensively Edmonton has been horrible. But Colorado, just the way they attack, right? Here's Darnell Nurse, plays it back. And Nurse just can't make a simple pass. He puts it into the feet of Emerson again. Here's Nurse now up the middle. It's going to be taken by Josh Szymanski. He'll flip it in deep. Around the board, Szymanski looking for it. Fourth line shift for Edmonton. Well, partial fourth line shift. Colton Dock left the game earlier, so. Oh, and here's Trent Frederick. Trent Frederick is dropping the gloves. Frederick against Nicholas Roy. And Trent Frederick, he throws Roy down, gets a couple punches in. Didn't get a whole lot in there. More of a scrum than like an actual fist fight. But you know what? Freddie, he got a couple punches in, takes down Nicholas Roy, and they're going to go to the dressing room. Freddie sticking up for Pods. Yeah. That's what Frederic does. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that forearm shiver into the face of Podkolzin there. And Trent Frederic did not like that. So he goes after Nicholas Roy. He says, hey, let's go. Let's fight. I don't even know if that was this. Was that the same guy that... Was it Roy that forearm shivered Podkolzin there in the face? Oh, man. Frederic almost got the left. If he had connected with that left hand, he had that left hook cocked and loaded, and it hit the shoulder of Nicholas Roy. Roy is lucky that that shoulder saved him because, oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't think it was the same guy either. It was number 17 on Colorado that hit Podkolzin, but I do like Frederic. He's trying to kickstart his team. He's trying to get some energy in the group. But the Oilers are already down one forward due to injury. Now they're down a second forward for 5 minutes because, well, Frederic, the fighting major. Freddie jersey purchasing coming. Let's go. Let's go, Rain City. Canes, Sabres, or Lightning? Reluctantly, the Carolina Hurricanes. Tampa hasn't been playing great as of late. And as much as I love the story of Buffalo this season, I think they're going to regress by the time the playoffs hit. I want to be proven wrong, though. I want Buffalo to go deep, man. Here's Devon Taves across the ice to Makar. Into the middle. Natchez to Makar. What a pass. And snapped a shot over the net by Makar. What a give and go there. Colorado's just snapping this puck around. The Oilers are just struggling at getting possession right now. Yeah, I would probably say Carolina. But again, who knows? Carolina, Tampa, Buffalo. Some good teams in the East. What about Pittsburgh? Think they'll go on a bit of a run? Get Sidney Crosby another cup. Puck behind the goal now. McDavid trying to find Hyman and stolen by Makar. And Colton lets the puck go through his legs, and that's offside on Colorado. Shots are 12-5 in favor of the Avs. Next, Freddie Hattie, you buy his jersey just like Brown. Well, the deal this season was Janmark, but Janmark is out until next season with injury. So do we pivot? Should it count? Like, do we move to Trent Frederic now? If Frederic gets a hat trick, I get his jersey. They could be hockey talk. They could be. It depends who their opponent is. But Buffalo's also riding a wave of momentum right now. Here's Brett Kulak, who played across the ice. Here's a shot on net, and Ingram, I think that puck hit him in front. Zach Hyman trying to chip it forward. And Colorado doing a good job clogging the middle. Nugent Hopkins loses it. Here's a shot from Zach Hyman that goes high and over the net, and that's going to be held by Blackwood. He's not taking any chances there. Erica said she's going to Freddie jersey if he scores a Hattie. If Frederic gets a hat trick, I'll donate 100 loonies. I like that. I'll take you up on that. And if Frederic gets a hat trick, I will buy his jersey. We will pivot since Janmark he's not even going to be around for the playoffs. Janmark is out until next season. So we'll pivot. We'll go to Trent Frederic. If Frederic gets a hat trick, that's the next jersey I get. Here's a shot on goal from Nurse. That doesn't make it to the net. Nurse does a good job keeping the puck alive here for a moment. And here comes Nathan McKinnon with a ton of speed. Drops it for Kadri. Kadri plays it back to the point. Stolen. Puck to Murphy. Connor Murphy gives it to Nurse. Back to Connor Murphy. Murphy looking for an outlet. 40 seconds to go in the period. Nurse skates it up through the neutral zone. Darnell Nurse across, and Draisaitl with a hard rim around the boards. Brent Burns being pressured here. He's going to give it away to Draisaitl in front. Here's Rozovic, and he scores. Jack Rozovic, a great forecheck from the Oilers. Brent Burns, he rushed that puck around the boards. Draisaitl kept it alive. He centers it out in front, and Jack Rozovic all by himself. We got a tie game. Listen, the last time these two teams met, Colorado won 9-1. That can't happen tonight now. This is already better than the last time these two teams met. We're going to take this. Nice late goal to end the period here for Roslovic. There's still 25 seconds to go here. So got to make sure that you're defending well, and let's build off that. That's a great way to end the period and build. Huge, huge. That could, like a mental, right? That's a mental thing where you're like, hey, on the road against the best team in the National Hockey League, we're tied. We'll take that. Off the face-off, Dickinson's out there with Kapanen and Savoy. Puck is going to be sent in deep to the Oilers' zone. Colorado's going to get to it first. Here's Colton. He'll play it back to the point. Taves. Puck cut off by Bouchard. Nice job by Savoy to get to that puck on the far half wall. And here's Matthias Ekholm. Great job by Ekholm. Spins from trouble. Doesn't try and force a pass up the ice. And after the first period, the Oilers are tied with the Colorado Avalanche 2-2. Who would have thought? Who the heck would have thought that the Oilers would be tied after the first period? We love to see that. Huge period for Edmonton. Way to just like battle. Way to not give up at the end there. That's a great word, Coolistic. Resilience. That's something that we haven't seen enough of from this team. That resilience. How are you going to respond to some adversity here? Well, that's a great way to end that period. Great way to end that first period. Let's take a look at the box stats. And then after that, we'll take a look at the advanced stats. And then I'm going to take like a 10-minute breather just to rest my voice, get some water, grab a snack maybe. Shots at the end of the first, 12-7 for Colorado. Colton opened the scoring up nice and early. But Nugent Hopkins, he scored on the power play at 8:13. That tied it. And then Natchez, he gets his own power play goal. That made it 2-1 Colorado. And then Jack Roslovic with 25 seconds left in the period. He scores as well. Penalty summary, Nicholas Waugh, Trent Frederick, 5 each for fighting. Kulak, 2 minutes for hooking. Connor Murphy, 2 minutes for hooking as well. So it looks like they're calling the hooks tonight. Now, when we take a look at the time on ice, you're going to see Colton Dach only played 1:35. It's not because he was benched this time. It's because he was hurt, which is very unfortunate. In the first period, you had McDavid play 7 minutes, Draisaitl 6:54, Dickinson 6:38. This is a night now where when you're managing the bench with an injury, Colton Dach out with injury, you have 11 forwards. So how Knobloch rolls his forwards, I'm not going to be as intense about. As long as McDavid and Draisaitl are not in the 25-minute range, he's going to have to manage his bench as best as he can because he can't properly roll 4 lines, right? So hopefully Doc's okay. Among defensemen, Murphy led the way for Edmonton. Bouchard was second. And then you had Wallman, Ekholm, Emerson. Nurse only played 5:27. He had the least amount of ice time among defense in that period. Everett with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Everett. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the money puck. Right? Take a look at the money puck. Let's see what the advanced stats say. Looks like Anaheim's going to get a big win, so they'll maintain their pace in the Pacific Division. But the Oilers just got to take care of their business, right? Just take care of our business. Don't worry about the out-of-town scoreboard too much. Deserve to win a meter is actually pretty heavily in Edmonton's favor because of the Roslovic goal. They're considering, what is this? 77% chance of a goal for Roslovic. Or was that Nugent Hopkins? No, that was Nugent Hopkins' goal, sorry. Nugent Hopkins had an almost 1.0 expected goal on his. That's just unbelievable. Bingus with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, Everett. Thank you, Bingus. Love the name, by the way. Expected goals in all situations that period, 1.37 to 0.66. So Colorado, lots of shots, but not a lot of high danger chances. And Connor Ingram, he's been up to the task as well. The expected goals is completely busted on Edmonton's side. Not sure what's going on there. So, but again, 1 period sample size, we're not too concerned, right? Not too concerned. You don't really pay attention to 1 period sample sizes. Good period though. Cam with the $2 super chat. Austin, you trade Nurse straight up for Kulak right now. Listen, I would have Spencer Stashny in the lineup over Nurse. I forget who designed Connor Ingram's helmet, but I love it, man. I love his helmet. Also, if you have not hit the like button on the live stream yet, make sure you do hit the like button. What should be the goal for the amount of likes? What are we at right now? What are we sitting at for likes? We're sitting at 73. Let's go 125 likes. That's going to be the goal. 125 likes on today's stream. Smash the like button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, we have so much more amazing content coming. Not only tonight, post-game fan reaction after the game, but also later this week, I'll be live against Dallas. And then I'll also be live for the game against St. Louis on Friday. So lots of action this weekend for Edmonton. Or this week, I should say. Did he? Yeah, you're probably right, Serge. You're probably right. It's Connor Ingram for Edmonton, Mackenzie Blackwood for Colorado. 2 goals on 6 shots. I like that team shooting percentage. Let's keep that up. That's some EA Sports stuff going on there. Yo, what's going on, Silver Merlin? Yo, Janias, how are you? Jumped in. Ingram had his children doodle and he put it on his mask. Okay, nice. Oh, I don't really like that. I know you're joking, Sunjog. I know you're joking, but we got to cut off jokes like that. I got to nip that in the bud. Not a fan of that one. We can criticize Darnell Nurse's play without making jokes like that. I'm just not mad, right? I'm not mad. We're just nipping those types of jokes in the bud. Yo, a live bang with a 279. Once Nurse comes out, we lose a goal. Predict Oil for 3. Well, hopefully the Oilers get the win. Let's see what happens. Send Nurse to the Canucks. Well, everyone gets a warning. I won't immediately time someone out. Everyone does get that's a warning. That's a warning. If I see anything like that again, obviously, yeah, we'll do like a 10-minute timeout. But people, right, they test what they can get away with. They gauge, but I'm not someone that is going to accept jokes like that. That's just not who I am. That's not what our channel's about. Who's worse right now, Canucks or Toronto? It's Vancouver by like a long shot. At least Toronto looks semi-competitive some nights. No offense to Canucks fans. Obviously, it's been a tough year. It's a year that you don't want to talk about. I don't blame you. No, you're good, Sunjog. You're good. See? This is why I don't time people out instantly. I give them a chance. You're all good, Sunjog. We're vibing, man. We're vibing. Yeah, Vegas lost. If Florida, if they're trying to tank, they failed tonight. They scored 2 goals in the final minute 30 to beat Detroit in regulation. That's a big blow to Detroit's chances of the postseason because teams behind them are winning. Columbus won. The Bruins won. If we win, I throw my phone. Well, no, don't do that. Don't destroy your things. You don't have to do that. I'll throw my liver off Mount Robson. What is that? What Russian egg? What does that even mean? Also, chat's moving pretty quickly, so if I do miss any comment, I do apologize. It is not intentional. Not intentional if I miss any of your comments. That's true, no clue. Well, they've been without Barkov all year, right? The fact that Florida's even like Barkov, maybe the best two-way player in the entire National Hockey League. He's always up for a Selke. Hasn't played all season long. Now imagine your best player not in the lineup for an entire year. That'd be like if Edmonton didn't have Connor McDavid for a full season. How many wins do you think Edmonton would get? The fact that Florida is even semi-competitive is like a testament to how they play and how they're coached. Assuming we're the heavy underdogs today. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, Sabres did win again. The Sabres are on an absolute roll right now. What's up, Gordon? Well, I always say might and I always say arguably because there's always an argument to be made for others. Pretty decent, Spud. Colorado has a goal in the power play. They scored 30 seconds into the game, but once Edmonton got their legs settled, I think they're going to be okay the rest of this game. 42 or 43 wins, so we have to win 11 or 12 of the last 18 is what you're saying. I like it. Final score of the Anaheim game. Is it over? We'll see if it's over. And then I'm going to take a 5-minute break. Kraken are up to nothing. Yeah, Anaheim won 4-1. The Ducks won 4-1. So they're going to maintain their positioning in first. Sabres must watch TV right now. Not only are they like exciting to watch offensively, but they're also fighting everyone too. Their games are crazy. At least the Oilers have stayed consistent. Yeah, I mean, it's tough, right? It just shows how hard this league is. All right, folks, I'm going to take a 5-minute break here. 5-minute break. Yeah. Quick 5-minute break. Enjoy chair. I got to grab some water. Gotta grab a drink. back in, buddy. Alrighty. We are back. How we doing? Are we ready for period 2? And I won't take no for an answer. I wouldn't say he's overplayed anyone. No, I think the lines, it's tough because Colton Dach was hurt pretty early into the period, so beer. It's non-alcoholic though. This is a non-alcoholic beer. It's sold in like Loblaws places like Superstore and stuff. I think it's just like a blonde brew. It's non-alcoholic. Intermission feels like it's taking forever, right? Murphy will save the team. Also, how you doing, Human Notes? Good to see you again. Would love to have the Oilers with 4. I mean, in an ideal world, in a perfect world, the Oilers would never lose hockey games. They'd be first place all the time. Do I drink Caesars? No, I've never been a Caesar fan. Colton Dach is out for the rest of the game. Mayor Murphy. Do we believe in Ingram for the rest of the season? Yes. Hate that half the intermission is just 50-50 commercial. Oh, it's brutal, dude. Oh my God. Don't even get me started on that stuff. The 50-50 stuff, the sports betting. Oh, I hate all of it. I despise it. Also, I hope you're doing good, my friend. Good to see you. Marks out of 10 so far. I'll give them a 7. I'll give them a 7 out of 10. They bent, but they didn't break. Tied after the first period on the road against the best team in the National Hockey League. If someone told me, hey, the Oilers will be tied with Colorado after 20 minutes tonight, I'd be like, you know what? I'm taking it. Don't care what the score is. Don't care what the chances were. We take that. Yeah, Colton Dach, he tried to throw a hit. I'm not sure. It looked like he just overextended or something. I honestly don't know what the injury could be. But yeah, he's out for the game. I should buy a Bouchard jersey next. Actually, funny story. During the holidays when my parents were visiting from out east, they came to Alberta to visit for Christmas. And this jersey, it's a Draisaitl jersey, but they wanted to get me a Bouchard one for Christmas. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out. But I ended up getting a Draisaitl one instead. Had to pivot. We went from Bouch to Leon. I only have 5 Leon jerseys. Had to add to that collection. Yeah, I'm with you, Oil Tangs. I'm more confident with Ingram right now. Watching McDavid makes me negative. It would be, Falcon. It would be. A lot of hockey to be played here. A lot of hockey to be played. I think Jari's going to be just fine, right? It does take a while to, get used to a new team, new system, how players in front of you play. Like, it is not easy. I'm going to tell you all right now, this is not even remotely comparable to like playing in the National Hockey League in real life. But like this season in my NHL 26 league that I'm in, EA Sports NHL 26, I'm playing goalie a lot for my team. And it is so stressful, man. I could not imagine what it's like being in an actual crease. I never play goalie ever, but this recent season I've been playing goalie a lot more for my team. And the heart rate does not go down. It's wild, man. But the second period has started. Oh, man, what a chance that was. Draisaitl. Oh, the goal light turned on there. That was wild. Blackwood with a good stretch save. They're saying Ty Emerson might not come back. So the Oilers could be down a couple men here. What is going on? I agree with you, Silver Merlin. Oh, yeah. Leon tried to thread a pass, and then it went off of a defender's skate. And, yeah, Blackwood had to stretch that left pad to prevent that puck from going in. He's lucky. A goalie in oil country, exactly. Now, I don't know how much of the fan noise gets to players, but I imagine in a market like Edmonton, at some point, it does become loud for certain guys, right? Here's Draisaitl. Oh, what a pass by Draisaitl. Finds Roslovic in transition. Roslovic with a shot, and that goes just over the net on the blocker side. Nice look for Roslovic, who scored at the end of the first period for Edmonton to tie this game up. Oilers second line working the cycle. Here's Bouchard. He'll send it down low. Just out of the reach of Roslovic. Nice job by Burns to cut that off, and Edmonton's going to make a full change here. Not just the fans, but the media too. Oh, that's true. Although I find Edmonton media, it depends. Edmonton media is interesting. I'm not going to say anything. I interact pretty regularly with some of the media guys. I'm not going to say anything tonight, but I do have some pretty strong opinions about Edmonton media. I'm late. What I miss? 2-2 game. Colorado made it 1-0. Oilers tied it. Then Colorado made it 2-1, and then the Oilers tied it again. Goals from Roslovic and Nugent Hopkins for Edmonton. Now, Stu is still Stu. What Stu is doing in Pittsburgh is basically the exact same stats that he had in Edmonton. He's the same player. What's going on with Jari right now with Edmonton is like, Jari's defensive environment is also a little bit tougher than what Stu's facing in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that, Spud, but I know what you're referencing with Spec. And like, I can comment if I want to. It's not like I'm beholden to any sponsors or like I'm independent, right? I'm just a fan. I'm just me. But I think I won't say anything. We'll leave it at that. Colorado on the forecheck here, centered out in front, looking for a shot just out of the reach of Drury. Nice job by Dickinson. He breaks up the cycle, and the Oilers trying to get it through the neutral zone. Not deep though, and this is where the long change could really affect Edmonton, especially with the higher elevation. Ingram loses the puck behind his net. Nice job, though, by Wallman there to tie up his man against the boards. Here's Nelson. Shot towards the goal. Doesn't make it. Puck in front, just off of Ingram's pad. And the Oilers struggling to get possession and get this puck out of the zone. Roslovic, he'll throw a hit. Can't get it by Kiviranta. Or Manson, sorry. Across to Burns. Burns. Shot towards the goal. Oilers goal does not make it. Hey, what's going on, Anthony? How you doing? Savoy's going to get off for a change. Draisaitl steps on, and the Oilers, their defense have been out for a while here. Wallman and Murphy have been out for a while. Here's Leon Draisaitl. He's going to wind this thing up. He's going to skate it forward. And that puck is past Roslovic, and that's going to be icing. So the Oilers still can't get a change here. Not good. Not a good pass from Leon. Trying to find Roslovic, but not a good pass. Yo, Mr. NHL, it has been a while, my friend. How you doing? I'm going to see Austin hit 10K this year. Absolutely. The fact that 10K is even possible by the time the playoffs hit is unbelievable. Like, we're up over 600 subscribers in the last, 28 days. Just unbelievable, man. The Oilers last season had the best defensive environment for their goaltenders. Like, they gave up the least amount of high danger chances, I should say. This year's a completely different story. This year, oh my goodness, Ingram was run into. What the heck was that? Kadri just ran into Ingram, loses his stick. I don't know how that's not goalie interference. Ingram gets his stick back, but Colorado with possession here, trying to get a puck towards the net. And a nice defensive play by the Oilers. Here's Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl, what a move by Draisaitl. Oh, and a great save by Blackwood. Holy smokes. Nathan McKinnon now. He'll play it up the right wing to Devon Taves. Taves enters the Oilers zone. Leaves it for Makar. Makar into the middle. Just out of the reach of McKinnon. Good save by Ingram, and that's stolen by Hyman. Here's Nugent Hopkins now. To Hyman. Hyman looking to center it. Bumped in front. Here's Nugent Hopkins, and he scores! Ryan Nugent Hopkins with a perfect deflection gives the Oilers a 3-2 lead. And what a nice play by Darnell Nurse here. He knew where Nuge was. He didn't try and put it on net. He was looking for that deflection. That's a great Great play from Darnell Nurse. I am tough on Darnell Nurse, but I'm going to give him a ton of credit on this one. He could have just tried to score there on his own, but he recognized where Nuge was, and he put it into a spot where Nuge could deflect it into the goal. The Oilers have a 3-2 lead. What a deflection by Nugent Hopkins, man. What a play. Love that. Nugent Hopkins did make contact with the goaltender, but then he gets out of the way in time, and yeah, they're not challenging that. Here comes Connor McDavid now. He'll enter the Av zone with some speed. Nice job by Hyman on the forecheck. Nugent Hopkins pokes it forward. Here's Nugent Hopkins with it. He's with it. Hyman with a shot. Oh, and he fanned on it. Oh, no, Hyman. Why? Oh, jeez. Nugent Hopkins has 2 goals tonight, a 5-on-5 goal and a power play goal. Happy to see that for Nuge, and a nice play from Nurse to find Nuge with that puck. So it's 3-2 Edmonton here in the second period. A lot of hockey to be played, but that is a great job from the Oilers defensively, getting some offense as well. Here's Evan Bouchard now. I thought he was going to leave that for McDavid. 9:32 for Nuggy's second goal of the game. Let's go. I appreciate that, mistaken Mexican. Thank you so much for the 9:32 super chat. $9.32, that is. Thank you so much. Here's Zach Combe. He'll bring the puck into the zone. Frederick with a shot and save by Blackwood. The Oilers' 10th shot of the game. Colorado sitting at 14. Hey, no worries, Spud. Thank you so much for tuning in. Much love. Appreciate all of your support as always. Get a great sleep, and hopefully you're waking up to a big Oilers W in the morning. Threw the New Jersey on for this period too. You know what? That's good vibes, my friend. The vibes are immaculate. So Edmonton comes out. Colorado had a lot of pressure, zone time. Edmonton couldn't get the puck out of their zone, but then they come up the ice, and Nugent Hopkins gives the Oilers a 3-2 lead. So the puck is in the neutral zone, and the Oilers are down a couple of players too. Emberson didn't start the second on the bench. Colton Dock left the first period with injury, so think Nuge heard you? Well, probably not me, but I am glad that he's stepping up tonight. I called him out in the pregame report. I would never say anything bad. I see you, Reese. I see you. I know. But you know what? I don't judge. We fan how we want. And this team can be frustrating. I don't blame fans for being negative at all, ever. Here's Manson for Colorado. Looking for an outlet here. He's just going to hold that puck behind his net. Nice job by Dickinson, not really allowing a clean zone exit. Here's Natchez into the middle of the ice. It's going to be played forward, and here's Matt Savoy on transition to Dickinson. He protects the puck, goes behind the Avs net. Nice play to Savoy. Savoy centers it out in front. Here's a shot by Murphy, and he kind of fanned on it. It was against the grain. He couldn't get a great shot off there. And Edmonton working the forecheck again. Matt Savoy and Dickinson, just dogs on pucks right now. Matt Savoy with it on his backhand, trying to find, oh man, if he found Draisaitl there, that would have been a great play by Savoy. Colorado, they're going to get the clear. They're going to get the change. Nurse is going to get chased into his net. Hey, I appreciate that, Nicholas. Thank you. I do my best. I find I struggle sometimes with like finding the words, and I also don't edit my videos. So if I ever go more than like 2 seconds without saying anything, dead air is not good. I do my best. Sometimes I find I just yap too much though. Sometimes they're not focused, but I do appreciate the kind words. Here come the Avs now. Nichushkin gives it to Makar. Makar puts the brakes on. He's looking for a lane. He'll play that puck to Nichushkin. To Makar. I'm never going to pronounce Nichushkin's name correctly. I apologize in advance. Here's a shot towards the Oilers' goal. That goes wide of the net. Nice job by Bouchard. He'll get it up the ice. Here's Zach Hyman. 3-on-2 for the Oilers. 4-on-2. Jailbreak for the Oilers. Here's Evan Bouchard to Hyman. Backhand. Where did that go? What on earth? Zach Hyman. He went forehand to backhand. He had Blackwood down. And that puck went straight up into the netting, I think. What a play from Bouchard. And Zach Hyman, yeah, that puck's just on edge. Look at Hyman. He's like, oh, no. Oh, boy. But that's great. That's good. The Oilers are playing good right now. I'm happy with their game. I'm very content with their play right now. Defensively, solid again. They're not giving the Avs a lot of those clean looks at the moment. Mr. Fresh, gotta head out. Enjoy the game, everyone. Go Oilers. Appreciate that, Mr. Fresh. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for tuning in. Oilers are hanging with the best right now. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I like how Edmonton's playing right now. Is it clean, great hockey? No, it's kind of like, it's reminding me of the game against Vegas where it's still shaky, but I do commend the attention in the defensive zone right now. That is where they are struggling the most. We know this team produces offense at a very high rate. It's the defensive zone where they do struggle, and so far they've passed the test, but they still have half a game to go. Just over half a game to go. This is not even close to over. Took a nap to watch this game. Was volunteering at my animal shelter the other day and thinking of you. Go Oilers. I appreciate that, Hammerstein. Thank you so much. And also just amazing that you're volunteering and helping animals out. Love that. Hive Mind Oilers activated. Let's keep the space. Exactly. Can't slow down here. You can't sit back. But the Oilers bench is getting a little short here. I don't think Emerson's on the ice right now. Because, yeah, Emerson took that big hit at the start of the game. And then he got a reverse hit. Yeah, so, yeah, Emerson, I don't know. I don't know if they said if he's coming back or not. I agree, Kieran. I agree. Trent Frederick's game has really picked it up. Since the Olympic break, Trent Frederick has been fantastic. Yeah, Bud Colson's still playing. At least I think he is. He should be. Not even going to answer that. So funny. All right, here's Nugent Hopkins with McDavid and Hyman. Here's Natchez. He'll bring it in with a shot that goes off of a leg. Good block by Jake Wallman. Nice job by Wallman, and the poise, he's behind his net. He does have it stolen by McKinnon, though. Needed to make a play. Shot towards the goal. Deflected in front. Rebound goes wide. Nazem Kadri will play it back. Here's Devon Taves. He'll give it to Manson. Manson cycles it down low. And McKinnon can't come up with it out of his reach. Puck into the feet of McDavid. He'll skate it into the Avs end. Here's McDavid now. He'll drop it. Evan Bouchard to Connor McDavid. McDavid leaves it for Darnell Nurse, and the Oilers are getting in on their forecheck. Nurse towards the goal, backhand, and that's blocked by Natchez. Natchez will put that puck off the glass, down the ice, into the neutral zone. Here's Connor McDavid. Brings the puck back in. Tried to chip it to Savoy, but good defensive play by Colorado. Bouchard. He's pressured here. Does a good job. Evan Bouchard looking a little intense in that corner. He takes his man down and gets it up to Szymanski. Here's Matt Savoy. Dumps it in deep. Szymanski chasing after it. Szymanski with a nice hard hit into the boards. Trent Frederick into support on the forecheck as well. Puck through the middle of the ice. Szymanski gets that puck back in deep. Nice job by the Oilers. They're clogging things up right now. Colorado not getting clean exits through the neutral zone. Here's another pass through the neutral zone that Colorado can't corral. Here's Draisaitl. Waits into the middle, and, well, that was behind Wallman there. Here's Wallman. Up the middle of the ice. Nice play by Rosvik. Here's Bud Colson. Walks in, shoots. Good save by Blackwood, and another good save by Blackwood. All right, nice. Man, that play by Rosvik. And then Bud Colson through the middle of the ice. That's a great look from Bud Colson there. Yeah, Doc is out for the rest of the game. Doc will not return. Colton Doc is out for the entire game. Also, non-alcoholic beer tonight, folks. It's non-alcoholic beer. Offensive zone draw. Savoy out there with Kapanen and Dickinson. Won by the Avs. Nicholas Roy sends the puck up the ice. Oh, boy. Edmonton can't come up with this puck. Colorado now in the neutral zone. I'm not sure what the Oilers will do. They'll have to do something. I imagine it would likely be someone like Ike Howard, but We'll have to see what decisions are made. Here's Murphy now to Savoy off of his stick. Savoy trying to get it up the ice. Can't get it in deep. Colorado, they'll get it back into the Oilers zone. Oh, man, what a hard hit that was. Darnell Nurse went down real hard there, but he gets up, no worse for wear. Darnell Nurse with the puck. Reverses it to Murphy. Murphy, oh, he skates in front of his own goal. Careful, Murphy. He's pressured by a couple Avs. Colorado keeps it alive, and here's Taves, whiffs on a play. Here's Hyman to Nugent Hopkins with a shot. Oh, and did he miss the net, or did Blackwood get a save on that? What a look. Oh, boy. And the puck is going to come to Blackwood. Now he's going to hang on to it. I don't know if Nugent Hopkins missed the net. If Blackwood made the save on him, that was such a good look for Nugent Hopkins for the hat trick. Did he get a good shot off? I can't tell. Puck across. Yeah, I think Nugent Hopkins just missed the net. I think Nugent Hopkins just missed that. I think he just whiffed. He whiffed his shot. Well, Darnell Nurse, historically, when he takes a hard hit to the noggin, plays very well. So we'll see. Offensive zone draw. Draisaitl to Podkolzin. Back to the point. Ekholm cycles it around. Nice step up by Bouchard to keep that puck alive. What a play by Bouchard to keep this play in the offensive zone. Podkolzin cycles it down low. Draisaitl, he'll protect along the boards. Oh, a bit of a giveaway, though. And here's Colton. Ross Colton brings it into the Oilers zone. As Colorado trying to get a change, they won't. Well, they'll get a bit of a change. Here's Matthias Ekholm. Draisaitl. What a move by Draisaitl. Backhand towards the goal. Oh, and Rozovic, he tried to pass it to Ekholm instead of just shooting that puck. Oh, no, Rozovic, he had an open net. Oh, Rozovic, just put that towards the net, my man. What a chance that was. Jeez. Here's Kadri. Keeping the play alive for a moment. Colorado shot towards the goal. Saved by Ingram. Easy save by Connor Ingram. Here's Ekholm for the Oilers. Ekholm on his forehand around the boards. Oilers kind of caught here again. Poked forward by Nugent Hopkins. Here's a turnover. McKinnon into the middle. Kadri shoots, and that goes high and over the net. Nathan McKinnon now takes a hit from Murphy. Here's Nugent Hopkins. He'll find McDavid. Connor McDavid. He'll send the puck in deep. Nice job by the Oilers. Again, bending but not breaking against that top line for the Avs. Puck sent in deep. Ingram out of his crease. Leaves it for Wallman. Here's Wallman up the middle of the ice. Into the feet of Frederick. Can't quite get that puck up. Here's Evan Bouchard for Oilers. Across off of Hyman's feet. Hyman trying to bring it in. Hyman with a shift with Szymanski and Frederick. That's an interesting line. Because of Colton Dach's injury, the lines are all messed up. But you know what? Let's see if they're able to sustain this play. Here come the Avs now. Puck towards the goal, blocked by Wallman. Wallman's had a good, solid defensive game here. I like what Wallman's doing in front of his own goal right now. IC.Edmonton, 6:53 to go. But Jake Wallman is having a solid defensive effort. He looks engaged, and that is huge for the team right now. Pod's goal and McDavid 2 points. Okay, well, McDavid has 1 point, so he needs another one, and then you're going to need Podkolzin to score 2. Offensive zone faceoff for the Avs. Szymanski's going to get kicked out. No, he didn't get kicked out of the draw. He was just told, hey, reset. Puck behind the Oilers' goal, Evan Bouchard. Nice job to reverse it. Gives it to Wallman. Wallman up the boards to Szymanski. Colorado had 3 players deep, and Edmonton's going to get a clean exit here. Oh, and he tries to find Dickinson. Kind of fanned on the pass, and now Colorado on transition. Well, they can't. The Oilers' stick work right now is fantastic, and the Oilers are also out shooting Colorado 7-3 this period. This has been a textbook second period for Edmonton. Kapanen trying to work the puck down low. It's along the half wall. Matt Savoy can't grab it. Savoy, he's hit off the puck. Puck's sitting around the red line here, and that's going to come back. Here's Kapanen. Spins it behind the net. Savoy can't grab it. Dickinson on the forecheck, though. Dickinson with that long reach. He's been very effective on the forecheck tonight, too, for the Oilers. Puck sent in deep once again by the Oilers. Colorado looking for the outlet. Devon Taves up the middle of the ice. That's going to be icing on the Avs. So 5:47 to go. Edmonton might be able to take advantage of the change here. I agree, Kieran. The defensive play right now, fantastic. Smash the like button on today's live stream if you have not yet hit the like button for a strong defensive effort from Edmonton so far. Containing the Avs is so difficult. They're the toughest team in the National Hockey League this season. They're the best defensive team, the best offensive team. And Edmonton has this game 3-2 in their favor with 5:45 to go. Off the faceoff. Kicked forward by Ekholm. Puck played forward by Nicholas Roy. And that's going to be offside on Edmonton. And there's going to be a commercial break here. Thoughts on Nurse possibly being moved in the summer? Yeah, I think it'll happen. There's been too much smoke around it, and the fact that you have a lot of mainstream media guys kind of talking about it too, that usually doesn't happen unless a player is realistically going to get traded. Need the total goals to be 7 or more. This is why I don't bet. This is why I don't bet on anything, because how do you enjoy the game for what it is if you're hoping for specific things to happen, you know? I would love that, stranger. I would love that. Hockey over the $10 super chat. We're a third period team. I believe we got this. Well, they gotta lock things down for 5:38 longer here in the second. I'd like to see some insurance, though. I'd like to see them push just a little bit more for some offense. What was your prediction, Gordon? But yeah, thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate that so much. Thank you. Seriously, the support from all of you at home, just all the time. I know I say it all the time, and I'm always thanking everyone, but seriously, you all humble me every day. Thank you so much. You are seriously the best fans on the planet. Best fans on the planet. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Well, they're going to have to lock things down if that was your prediction, Gordon. 3-2 in regulation. It'll be a sweaty finish to this game. Hey, thank you so much, Bubsy. No, that's fair, Falcon. I'm just not a betting man. I don't bet. Yeah, use those emotes. Use the emotes. If you do have a membership to the channel, use those emotes. I do have custom emotes. We have the chair emote. We have my face in a couple of them. Puck in deep. Wait, do I have free? I do have free members. You know what? I'm going to give 5 members right now. Oh, Colorado. Colorado's getting a penalty here, I think. Power play for Edmonton, but here's 5 gifted memberships, by the way. If you get one, enjoy your emotes for the next month. Enjoy the badge next to your name as well. I forgot that I had memberships to give out. All right, so Brock Nelson takes a penalty. The Oilers have a chance to go up by 2 here. This would be massive. This could be huge. All right, who got the gifted memberships today? We got TGN, Spider-Man, Edited, Mystic, and Twin Cities. Congrats if you got a gifted membership. Enjoy your emotes. All right, let's see how the team does. Big power play for Edmonton. This could be a game-changing moment here if they can figure this out. If they can score here to go up by 2. They need some insurance. Here's Draisaitl, steps in to take the face-off. And they're taking forever to drop it. Draisaitl wins it back. Here's Evan Bouchard now as the Oilers look to set things up. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins to McDavid. McDavid to the net, tries to center it out in front. Oh, and Colorado can't get that puck out. Comes to Bouchard to Nugent-Hopkins, back to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard to Nugent-Hopkins. He'll look for a lane to Draisaitl. Backhand towards the goal. I think he was trying to find Hyman there, and that puck is sent down the ice. Have I ever thought of streaming on Twitch as well? Yes, I actually used to do simultaneous streaming, but I haven't done it. I haven't done it in a while. I should probably get back to it. Here's Connor McDavid. McDavid to Draisaitl. He'll play it to Connor McDavid again. Evan Bouchard for Edmonton. Down low. Nugent-Hopkins in front. Here's Draisaitl. Oh, and a giveaway by Draisaitl. And here comes Nichushkin. Walks in, shoots, good save, and a rebound wide of the net. Good shorthanded chance for Colorado. And here's Leon Draisaitl. 4-on-3 here. There's a player down Edmonton with numbers. Here's McDavid trying to spin from a check. Oh, no, McDavid loses it, and another shorthanded chance for the Avalanche. Here's Kelly with a shot and a good block by Bouchard. This top unit for Edmonton not doing a good job on the power play right now. Jeez Louise. Colorado with the puck in the Oilers zone. Edmonton can't come up with it. Colorado still with possession. Here's a shot towards the goal by Taves, and that goes wide. And then Colorado, they're going to try and send that back into their own zone. This is the worst power play I've seen in a long time from Edmonton. Oh, my God. Here's Bouchard, sends the puck in deep. Along the boards, puck off the glass. Ekholm, puck over his stick. He'll play it up. Rozovic brings it into the zone, and that's going to be offside on Edmonton with 7 seconds left in the power play. So yeah, top power play unit for Edmonton had a chance to give the team a little bit of separation, and Colorado has basically dominated possession and chances here. Yikes. That's a terrible power play for the Edmonton Oilers. Just dreadful. Well, sometimes the best power play in the league isn't always the best, so. Off the face-off, Dickinson to Wallman. Wallman with the dump deep into the Av zone. And the power play is over now for Edmonton. And the ref went down. The crowd's cheering the ref going down. That's not very nice. Here's Jake Wallman. Good steal. Gives it to Ekholm. Podkolzin across the ice. Out of the reach of Kapanen. Podkolzin trying to come up with it. Nicholas Roy. He'll play it up to Nelson. Nelson. Speed. Shot towards the goal. Off of a body in front. Here's Podkolzin now. Trying to play it back. Here's Darnell Nurse. Up the boards to nobody. Colorado keeps the play alive. Avalanche. Natchez with it. Oh, nice job by Dickinson. And here's Ekholm. He's just trying to get that puck deep enough for the Oilers to get a partial change here. 2:38 to go in the second. Here's Kadri now. Down low. Natchez behind the Oilers goal. Colorado in on the forecheck, trying to cycle again. That ref had a bit of a pick play there by the officials. Szymanski couldn't get by the ref, and Colorado keeps it alive. Here's a one-timer, and that might have went off Ingram. I don't know. Szymanski trying to get the puck up the ice. Frederick can't grab it. Here's Nurse. Up the middle. Here's Rozovic. Rozovic with it. Walks in, shoots off the outside of the net. Rozovic's knocked down. No worries, though. Here come the Avs now. Nichushkin brings it into the zone. Nichushkin spins away from a check. Into the middle. Here's a shot. That's off of a leg. Goes wide. Nice job by the Oilers. Again, Murphy. Well, Connor Murphy going to the box here. That's definitely a trip on Murphy. 100% that's a trip. Saw that the whole way. Connor Murphy going to the box for tripping. So Murphy to the box. The Oilers are going to have to kill this off. The statistics would say that Darnell Nurse is not very good. The statistics, actual statistics, and the underlying metrics, Darnell Nurse is Edmonton's 6th best defenseman. McDavid's out there. I mean, McDavid's struggling a little bit. I mean, the eye test to me, Darnell Nurse shouldn't be in the lineup with my eye test. But that's me. That's my own bias. We all have our biases. If Nurse is so bad, why has he played so often? Ask the coaching staff on this team. All of the analytics with Nurse and Cece, and they kept playing them all the time too. And Nurse and Chris Russell, and they played them all the time. And it just never really worked out. I would play Stastny over Nurse. Bobrovsky won't come to Edmonton. I think the trade deadline's over, so it's not like the Oilers can get anything anymore, but Nurse? Nah, it's our best D in order of effectiveness and ability to keep the puck out of their own zone. Bouchard, Ekholm. Not Wallman. Wallman's been really bad this year. You know what? Nurse might have Wallman beat this year. I don't really want Binnington, personally. I know Binnington's a big game player, but Binnington, I think he nixed a trade to Edmonton already. He has Edmonton on his no-trade list. Here's Nathan MacKinnon for Colorado. As the Oilers had a late power play, couldn't convert. Now Colorado does. Here's a one-timer and a good save by Connor Ingram. No, I don't blame the players. Blame the general manager for giving him that money. Ken Holland bridged Darnell Nurse a second time. Now, Nurse was coming off a bridge deal, and then Ken Holland bridged him again. And then Nurse has a career year in the Canadian division, and then Seth Jones sets the market in Chicago at $9.5 million a year. And then Ken Holland went, I have to sign him to that now. That's all on Ken Holland. I do not blame Darnell Nurse for the money that he makes. I blame Darnell Nurse for being an ineffective defenseman, but I don't blame him for his money. Here's Connor McDavid towards the goal. Easy little flip on to Blackwood, and McDavid keeps it. Oh, and here's a play into the middle. Here's Dickinson with a shot. Where is it? It's loose in the crease. Oh, what a save by Blackwood. And here comes Nathan MacKinnon now. He'll drop it to Kadri across the ice. Played in front. Oh, and Connor Ingram is down. Oh, boy. Ingram's bleeding, I think. Uh-oh. Connor Ingram got run into by Nathan MacKinnon. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Oh, Connor Ingram is down in his net. Nathan MacKinnon was crashing the back door, ran right into him. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Ingram's bleeding pretty. Oh, boy. Jesus. I don't know. Did MacKinnon go in on his own? It's got to be a major, right? I got to see the replay. They have to show the replay. So, yeah, Connor Ingram is leaving this game for now. He has a bit of a cut on his... All right, so the play's being reviewed. So Tristan Jarry's coming into the crease for Edmonton. Connor Ingram, obviously, concussion spotter is going to have to deal with that. So they're reviewing the play right now. Play came across. Oh, my goodness gracious. No. Nurse barely touches him. McKinnon would have flew into Ingram even if Nurse didn't make contact there. That has to be a major penalty in my opinion. That is brutal, man. I think even if Nurse wasn't there, McKinnon would have still ran into Ingram there. He still would have ran into Ingram. He still would have ran into him. McKinnon can say he wasn't trying to run him over all he wants. That speed and how aggressive he was on that angle, even if Nurse didn't make contact, McKinnon still would have ran into him. That's what I'm looking at here. McKinnon had... Yeah, that's brutal, man. You got to protect the goaltenders. If you want to protect the goaltenders, you uphold the 5-minute major. If you want to protect goaltenders in the National Hockey League, you have to uphold the 5-minute major here. Otherwise, what is the point? So this review is kind of taking a while here. They're figuring this out. What's going on here? The ref has... I don't know what's going on. They have like an NHL, someone on their phone there. I don't know what they're doing. I agree. This honestly, it should be because you want to protect goaltenders. And yeah, there was a little bit of contact with Darnell Nurse, but even if Nurse wasn't there, I still think McKinnon's pathing would have taken him right into Ingram. And whether McKinnon meant to do it or not is not the point. The point is protect the goalies. You can't have this. And Ingram's literally cut and bleeding. This has to be a major. This review is taking a while, though. That's such a hard hit to the head. Oh, my God. That replay, dude, the amount of contact to his head, that is horrible. And obviously the concern here is for Connor Ingram's health. That's crazy, man. You have to uphold the major. Because, yeah, McKinnon, he's trying to get the puck. The play was to him on the back door. And the way he collided with Ingram there, huge contact with Ingram's head, blood immediately from Ingram's forehead. I hope so too, Liam. I hope Ingram's okay. And whether this is intent. Do I think McKinnon would have intentionally tried to hurt Connor Ingram? No. But you absolutely have to protect the goaltenders. You have to uphold this 5-minute major. You have no choice. You have to. Whether McKinnon was meaning to or not, you have to uphold it. You have to protect your goalies in the National Hockey League. All right, here's the call from... That's a 5-minute major to Nathan McKinnon. 5-minute major to Nathan McKinnon. He's out of the game. Nathan McKinnon is out of this game. 5-minute major. You have to. You have to protect the goalie. I'm sorry. Yes, there was some contact from Darnell Nurse. But if you're a league that is serious about not only head injuries, but also protecting goaltenders, that's a call that you have to uphold. The fans aren't going to like it, and I understand why. But the Oilers will have about 4 minutes and 5 seconds of power play time in the third period to start. I agree. He was going into the blue paint anyways. To me, that's the right call. The refs made the right call, in my opinion. Refs made the right call, in my opinion. So it's going to be 4-on-4 for 55 seconds. There's 35 seconds left in the period. What I missed, Coolistic? What were you asking? How did he bleed if he has a cage? Because the amount of contact pushed the helmet into his head. Here's Bouchard walks in, shot, and a good save by Blackwood. Here's Makar now. He'll play it up the left wing. So here's Cale Makar. There's 18 seconds left in the period. Into the middle. What a nice pass. Here's a shot on goal. Good save by Jari, and that puck comes out in front. Here's Natchez now Makar towards the net. What a save by Jari. Whoa! That's a huge save from Tristan Jari. Huge save. That's 2 saves by Jari already coming into this game cold. Massive, 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 massive. Let's go. Well, if that was in Edmonton, if McDavid ran into a goalie and they gave McDavid a 5-minute major, the fans would have booed the same thing, right? Like fans are homers. But yeah, it's 4-on-4 right now. There's 7.5 seconds left here in the second period. The Oilers are going to have extended power play in the third, and they're going to have killer instinct. They have to have killer instinct in the third period. Oops. I'll get the penalties sorted after the intermission. I'm just going to start the intermission clock here. Going to start the intermission clock. Okay, so an eventful second period. If you're just tuning in, Nathan MacKinnon, 5-minute major for goaltender interference. The path that he took, he would have made contact with Jari anyways. Hopefully, or sorry, not Jari, Connor Ingram. Hopefully Connor Ingram is okay. Ingram has left the game. Hopefully he's going to be fine, though. He was bleeding from the forehead. We'll see. Will Nathan MacKinnon get suspended? I have absolutely no idea. That's something that I'll talk about in the fan reaction because there's going to be a lot of discussion about how this game unfolds, depending how it unfolds the rest of the way. Now, we'll take a look at the box stats here. The Oilers do have a 3-2 lead heading to the third period in a game where they've been pretty effective, actually, at neutralizing Colorado. So the Oilers are down. They're down Colton Dach, Ty Emberson, and now Connor Ingram. 3 injuries in this game for Edmonton. 3 injuries in this game. So, geez Louise. Shots in that second period, Edmonton 11, Colorado 7. First period scoring summary, Colton, then Nugent Hopkins, Natchez, Rosvik, and then Nugent Hopkins. He scored the only goal in the second period for Edmonton. He has 2 goals here. I mean, the stream could be cutting off. I haven't dropped any frames. I've been checking. Like, my frame's good. I haven't dropped anything. OBS says it's clean, so. Anyways. Yeah, so the shots, 19-17 in favor of the Avs after 2. And the Oilers, Nathan MacKinnon, 5-minute major, and then a game misconduct is what he was given. So 15 minutes of penalties to Nathan MacKinnon. I don't. My stream audio, is it actually? Hold on. Let me take a look. Here. Let's see. Is it cutting out for me? Nope. It's good on my end. The audio is good on my end. So if it's good on my end, just refresh the stream. Refresh the stream. But Tristan Jari made a couple big saves at the end of the period there, which was huge. We take a look at the time on ice. McDavid, 14:05. Draisaitl, 13:25. Now, again, there was injuries here. Colton Dach, He got hurt in the first period. Szymanski hasn't played a ton, but he's at 621. Frederick's at 644. Curious to know how they roll the lines in the third because they're already down a forward and they're now down a defenseman. Ty Emberson out of this game as well. So it's going to be top heavy here. Bouchard's going to log a lot of minutes in the third period. Connor Ingram made 15 saves on 17 shots before he was taken out, likely due to concussion spotters. Hopefully he does not have an actual concussion. Hopefully he is going to be okay here. Hopefully he's going to be okay. And we'll take a look at the advanced stats, and then I'm going to take a 5-minute break. Also, out-of-town scoreboard, Nashville's now up 3-2 on Seattle. That's huge for Edmonton right now. That is huge. Also, yes, if you have not hit the like button yet on the stream, hit that like button. Hit the like button, folks. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, tons of content on the way. We'll have a fan reaction after the game where we're going to talk about, there's so much to talk about here in this game. Mesmer with the 279, who got injured in this game, missed the game. Ty Emberson's out with injury. Colton Dock's out. And Connor Ingram was run into by Nathan McKinnon. 5-minute major to Nathan McKinnon. But the Oilers, this is a gutsy game from them. Expected goals in all situations, 2.52 in favor of Edmonton to 1.99 for Colorado. They had a couple chances late on the power play. If we take a look at the 5-on-5, though, Colorado's generated absolutely nothing at 5-on-5. 0.8 expected goals at 5-on-5 for Colorado. The Oilers have shut the Avs down when it comes to the even strength play. We'll see if they can get a couple, at least they need at least one power play goal in the third on that major, but we'll see. I also hope so. Cecily, thank you so much. Also, welcome back. Good to see you. I hope Ingram is okay. We all hope he's okay. Darnell Nurse, legacy game, 80% expected goals for percentage. Nurse is actually having a great game. He made a great play to Nugent Hopkins on that second goal. Uh, 5-1 Edmonton was my prediction. 5-1 was my prediction. Surprised Doc got taken out. Well, yeah, I don't know what happened. Obviously, he's hurt. I just don't know what that injury could be. But look at this. Tristan Jarry comes in, makes 2 saves, almost a half goal saved above expected already in 2 shots. That's crazy. Exactly. A lot of hockey to be played. There's still a lot of hockey, but the Oilers will have a very extended power play to start the third period. It's going to be 4-on-4 for 20 seconds to start the third, and then the Oilers will have a power play for 4 minutes and 5 seconds. And because it's a major, the Oilers can score as many times as they can on it. So hopefully they get numerous chances. They really were. We got to give Tristan Jarry props there. He comes in cold, and then the first 2 shots that he faces, oh boy. Those were incredible saves. Diesel with the $2 super chat. Hey, man, love the content. Hey, I appreciate that, Diesel. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nathan McKinnon got a major for running into Connor Ingram. They have. The Oilers have played this has been a solid game. This is one of Edmonton's best team efforts all year long. Also, I'm going to gift 5 more memberships. If you get a membership, enjoy your badges, enjoy your emotes that you can use during live streams. We have custom emotes here on the channel. If this goes through, yes, it did. Enjoy your emotes, enjoy your memberships, and then I will be back in a few minutes. If you got a membership, congrats. Natalie got one, Mr. Doom, Hassan, Rich V, and I don't know how to pronounce that. Orgia mode? I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize. I'm not sure, Daily. I'm not sure. I think because things happen so fast, that's probably why. All right, share time, folks. If you have a membership, if you are a member of the channel, spam the chair emotes. I'll be back in a few minutes. Gotta just grab a quick bite to eat in the next 9 minutes or so during the intermission. We'll see you very soon, all right? We'll see you soon. Do not think Mac deserved the 5, but yep, that happened. I don't think there was an intent to injure. But because there was an injury and it's on a goalie, you got to protect the goalies. So I agree with the call, but I would understand why someone might not agree with the call, if that makes sense. Content's funny and Oilers focused. You've been really helping me through these tough times. Hey, Oil Country, sending so much love and positivity your way. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm glad that I can bring some joy despite how hard things must be. So appreciate that. And thank you for sharing that. That's incredibly difficult. I couldn't even imagine. I hope you're doing okay. Hopefully the Oilers can pull this thing out. The rest of the stream, positive vibes, all right? I'll be back in a few minutes. Enjoy hanging out with the chair. Enjoy hanging out with the chair. Let's go. We're back. Let's go. Hit the like button. Huge third period coming up. Second intermission almost over. Stop. We'll reset. Third period. Let's see here. I think that's where the penalties are supposed to be. I think. My mom tells me I'm handsome. That's funny. Y'all need to relax. The NHL released a video of the hit and the comments are wild. People are saying it. I mean, people can say what they want. People can say what they want. The house always wins, right? That'd be wild. Oilers E-Bug House. Is that his name? Yeah, I forgot that they'd have. Yeah, you have to have an E-Bug now. Emergency backup. They'd be calling Pickard. I imagine Calvin Pickard would be the guy that gets called up if Ingram needs to miss any extended time. It's crunch time. Let's lock in. Yeah, exactly. We got to lock in here. Oh boy, the meme potential. But hopefully Jari's good to stay in this game and he locks in. This could be a good thing for Jari too, right? This could be a good mental battle for him if he's able to lock things down for the group here in the third period. That could be massive, not only for him, but for the team around him, right? Instill some confidence in each other. This is how you build as a unit, as a team. This is how. Let's see what the Oilers have here. Let's see what they got. There's going to be 20 seconds of 4-on-4. Let's see how they go. Let's see what happens. 4-on-4 for 7 more seconds, and then the Oilers will have a very extended power play. Here's Connor McDavid, enters the Avalanche zone. Bouchard across the ice, finds Leon Draisaitl. Top unit's got to lock in. Edmonton's got to find a way to get at least one on this power play, if not more than one. Bouchard gives that puck to Nugent Hopkins. 2 goals tonight. Draisaitl to McDavid. Here's, oh my God, McDavid found Draisaitl with the one-timer and he missed the net. Here's McDavid to Nugent Hopkins. He'll give it to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard. Into the middle. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Oh, why did he pass it? Draisaitl in front. It's loose. Blackwood with the save, and that's sent down the ice. Oh, man. I thought Nugent Hopkins could have taken that, bro. All right. 3:25 left on the power play for Edmonton. Here comes Connor McDavid. Top unit staying out there. I'm actually surprised that they didn't go off for a change. Here's Nugent Hopkins for Edmonton. Nugent Hopkins sends it back to Bouchard. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. To McDavid. Trying to center out in front. Comes back to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard. McDavid left circle. Puck bounces off his stick. He fights off a check. Loses it. Still has it. Oh, and McDavid's down. Here's Draisaitl with a shot. Off of a leg in front. Oh, my goodness gracious, man. McDavid got caught in a weird battle there. I don't know what was going on. Crowd was not happy. Here's Jake Wallman. Second unit for Edmonton out on the ice. Here's Jack Roslovic for the Oilers to Matt Savoy. Savoy sends it in deep. Chases after it. Matthias Ekholm gets out of the way of the official. Savoy along the half wall. Puck comes. Oh, man. It came back to Wallman, but that went past his stick down the ice behind the Oilers' goal. Jari's going to leave it. Wallman drops it back. The Oilers' second unit still out there. Rosvik enters the Avs zone. Gets it in deep. Matt Savoy reverses to Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm towards the net. That shot is blocked, and Edmonton's going to have to reset once again. Ekholm fell. Colorado sends it down the ice. Here's Tristan Jarry. Leaves it for Evan Bouchard, top unit back out for the Oilers. Here's McDavid into the middle to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins to Draisaitl. Tries to find Hyman down low. That's out of his reach. And that puck goes off of a high stick, and that's going to be called. Neutral zone face-off coming up here. Sorry to hear that, Liam. Hopefully you're all doing okay. Mochi, yeah, she's behind me. I think she's eating. All right, so the Oilers have a minute 30 left here on the power play, and I think they have one shot, maybe two total. Manson, he'll send that off the glass down the ice. So 1:15 to go on the power play for the Oilers. Evan Bouchard for Edmonton. Into the middle, Nugent Hopkins. He'll skate it into the Avs zone. Nugent Hopkins through a few legs here to Draisaitl. Across the ice to McDavid. McDavid with a shot and a good save by Blackwood. Bouchard now to Nugent Hopkins. Here's McDavid to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard hangs on to it. Sends it across to Nugent Hopkins. To Bouchard at the point. Back to Nugent Hopkins. McDavid. Now the Oilers unit. Top unit is getting some looks here. Here's a shot and a good save by Blackwood. Puck comes across the ice, trying to find Draisaitl. Couldn't come up with it. Draisaitl loses it. Puck will get out of the zone. And Colorado, well, they've essentially killed this. There's 25 seconds to go. So the Oilers' top unit did not add to this lead. 4 minutes of power play time. Here's Rosvik. He sends the puck in deep. Murphy trying to come up with it. Here's Podkolzin now. Podkolzin fights for the puck. Back to even strength. Oh, and here's a play. Rosvik with a shot, and that's blocked in front. Here's Savoy now. Centers it out in front. Rosvik, it's on the side of the net. Oh, my goodness gracious. Here's Connor Murphy to Nurse. Shot towards the goal. In front. Oh, what a save by Blackwood. Are you kidding me with that? Mackenzie Blackwood just robbed Jack Rosvik. Holy smokes, what a save. Well, mark that down. If Colorado manages to come back, mark that one down. Holy jeepers. Yeah, the top line, they had 4 minutes of power play to start that third, and they could not convert. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. Dickinson loses it, and here come the Avalanche. Here's Cale Makar now. Nathan MacKinnon no longer in this game for Colorado. Game misconduct to Nathan MacKinnon for goaltender interference. Here's Trent Frederick now enters the Colorado zone. Here's Dickinson around the boards. Darnell Nurse keeps the cycle alive. Frederick behind the net. Trent Frederick gives it to Kapanen. Nice job by the Oilers. Once again, doing a good job on the forecheck here. Puck behind the Avs net. Dickinson can't come up with it. And that's going to be brought up the ice by Colorado. Oh, what a stick by Dickinson. What a play. He'll bring it back into the Avs zone. Dickinson in the middle. Kapanen can't get the shot off. Oh, Dickinson, I would have loved if he could have just shot that. Also, what's going on? Jay Boys Flamer. How you doing? Puck through the middle of the ice. Ekholm can't come up with it. Hey, all fans are welcome. Doesn't matter who you cheer for. All fans are welcome. Here's Jake Wallman up the ice. Savoy deflects it in. Think I'm the only Avs fan? I mean, probably. This is a very Oilers-centric channel. But hey, happy you could join us. I hope you're having fun. Everyone is welcome, always. Doesn't matter who you cheer for. That's one of the best parts about this channel. And also, a little friendly ribbing's always good. Shot towards the net. Good save by Jari. That looked like it deflected. Strangely. Puck behind the Oilers' net. Bouchard can't grab it. Colorado keeps it alive. Puck goes off of... What the heck is going on here? Puck is up. Here's play in front. Sent up and down the ice. Here come the Avalanche. Through the middle. Here's Draisaitl on his backhand, trying to move it up. Play across, deflected, and they score. What a deflection in front. Who got that? Who deflected that for Colorado? It's a tie game here. Draisaitl had a chance to move the puck up the ice. It got caught in a couple skates on the half wall. But my, oh my. Nichushkin with the deflection. Draisaitl had it. Roslovic lost it on the wall there. And what a deflection. Malinsky found Nichushkin. What an absolutely incredible tip in front. Literally nothing that Tristan Jarry can do there. Jack Roslovic lost the board battle that allowed Colorado to keep that puck in the zone. Unfortunate. Let's see what the boys are made of. This is a tie game in the third. Let's see what happens. Puck is sent in deep. Tie game, 12:43 to go. And this has been a very good game. Let's see if the Oilers can find a way to dig deep here. Puck through the middle of the ice now. Kadri trying to break through. Nice job by Bouchard. He just gets that into an area, safe area. Here's Zach Hyman. He'll try and get the puck in deep. Hyman chases after it. Devon Taves reverses to his partner, Cale Makar. Makar up the left wing to Drury. Drury up the middle of the ice. Here's a shot, and that goes off of Wallman and out of play. And now Wallman's kind of getting into it here. He's having some words. I think cooler heads are going to prevail on this one. Break some hearts. Kadri had his fun. Kadri has a cup already. He doesn't need another one. Come on. That's just greedy. Except, that's not on Jari. Even Ingram's not stopping that puck. Just a perfect deflection in front. There's a lot of hockey we played, and for the most part, I think Edmonton has been in like a decent control of this game. But that power play, man, not converting on that major power play. They had 4 minutes and 5 seconds to get at least one, and they could not do it. Colton Dach is hurt, yes. So is Ty Emerson, and so is Connor Ingram. The shame of that fact. Good for Patrick Maroon, hey? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, Max. McKinnon didn't intentionally try to hurt Connor Ingram. The result was unfortunate, but you have to protect goalies. They had to uphold that. Hey, sounds good, Liam. Have a wonderful night, all right? Take care. Yeah, my stream's way behind. If you're tuning in, if you're kind of newer to the channel, my stream is like way behind. Like my Sportsnet stream for some reason, I'm 30 seconds to up to a minute behind most of you watching at home. So I do try and hide the chat from myself as much as possible so that I don't get spoiled. Got the same cat tree from Amazon. Very nice. Here's a play in front, Colorado. Manson across the ice. Brent Burns towards the goal, deflected in front. Good save by Jari. And there's going to be a penalty coming up to Colorado again. Jake Wallman's been hit in the high stick. Here's Podkolzin. What about by Podkolzin? Walks in, centers it out in front. Oh, and Draisaitl couldn't finish that. Oh, Vasily Podkolzin. Jeez, Vasily Podkolzin is unbelievable, man. Hey, no name calling. No name calling. What an effort by Podkolzin, though. Holy smokes. Yeah, Jake Wallman took a high stick here. Yeah, I mean, it's only going to be 2 minutes. That is not a 4-minute double minor. It did not cause him to bleed. Draisaitl tried to one-time that pass, but Podkolzin should have just taken that on his own, man. Pod's, his ability, like, I don't know where the speed came from Podkolzin, but he's been unbelievable. So Nicholas Roy in the box. 2 minutes for high stick in. All right, another power play for Edmonton. 1 for 3 tonight with 5 shots. They have to convert here. Draisaitl has 6 shots on goal, apparently. Did not know that. Draisaitl's going to take the face-off against Brock Nelson. Got to convert. This is crucial. This could be the game. You got to convert here. Here's Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Into the middle, trying to find Draisaitl. Draisaitl trying to put it into the middle, loses possession, and Colorado's going to send that down the ice. Leon Draisaitl's having a tough one here. But if he can score on this power play, that changes the whole narrative of his game tonight. Here's McDavid with a ton of speed. McDavid enters the Av zone. To Evan Bouchard. Nugent Hopkins, back to Bouchard. Bouchard holds on to it. Crowd's yelling about something. Don't know what happened. Here's McDavid. Looks, centers. Bouchard, McDavid. Bouchard shot. Missed the net. Puck comes back to McDavid. What a play to Draisaitl in front. McDavid scores! Connor McDavid gives the Oilers the lead. Wow. 36th goal of the season for Connor McDavid. What a play to Draisaitl. And then Draisaitl gives it right back to him. And the Oilers, once again, have the lead. Bouchard, he shot it, went wide. McDavid poked it forward. What a play by McDavid. And then he spins around the defender. That's just unbelievable, man. What a move by McDavid. Made Devon Taves just look silly there. And he finishes it off. Nice job by Draisaitl to immediately get the puck back to McDavid. Fantastic goal for Edmonton. And the Oilers, once again, have the lead, 4-3. So their power play didn't convert on the major, but they are 2 for 4 tonight, and that has been a huge difference for the Oilers. 2 power play goals. Despite the fact the top unit hasn't looked amazing, we take those all day long. Here's Brent Burns now. He'll send that puck deep into the Oilers zone. Out of the net is Tristan Jarry. Jarry will put that off the glass by everybody. Puck's going to go down the ice, and that's going to be icing. Tristan Jarry iced that. Interesting. All right. I personally don't call Connor McDavid McJesus, but like fans like doing it. So all right, off the face-off here in the defensive zone. Darnell Nurse will send it up the boards. Kapanen will chase after it. Kapanen trying to grab it, and Kapanen's going to get called here. Kapanen's going to get called for a hook. Kasperi Kapanen, they've been calling hooking penalties tonight. I think this is the 3rd hooking penalty called, so they've been consistent, I guess. Kapanen, he just overskated that puck, caused the turnover, and then he gets his stick into the hands here. Let's take a look here. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's a hook. That would have been a hook in the... That would have been a hook in the clutch and grab era. He definitely dug that stick in and yanked on in the midsection. Need my points. There you go. All right, so the Oilers on the kill now. They just scored on the power play. Now they have to kill a power play for Colorado. Off the face-off now. Natchez shoots off the post. Oh my God. That puck hit the post. It got behind Jari. And here's Savoy. He'll just send it in deep. Nice job by Savoy. Doesn't overthink it there. Just gets the puck in deep. Here's Cale Makar now. Skates through everybody. Walks in. Makar behind the Oilers net. Nice job by Ekholm. Keeps him to the outside. McDavid applying pressure. Puck into the middle. Here's Kadri. To Nichushkin. To Kadri, right circle. Nazem Kadri. Spins away from Nugent Hopkins. McDavid out there with him with Bouchard and Ekholm. Puck to the point. Cale Makar. He'll give it to Kadri. Kadri spins away from a check. Nice job by Nugent Hopkins. Great stick. And Ekholm will send that all the way down the ice. 9:17 to go in the period. 1:09 to go in the power play. Makar drops the puck back. Natchez will skate it up. Natchez with speed across into the middle. Nichushkin finds Natchez with the shot. A good save by Tristan Jarry. Great save by Jarry, and the Oilers are going to send that down the ice once again. Good save from Jarry. The Avs once again with speed through the neutral zone. Into the middle. Nicholas Roy to Natchez. Puck in his feet. Burns across to Devon Taves. Taves, Natchez. Looks, shoots, deflected in front. Good save. Another good save by Jarry. And the puck is poked forward now. Edmonton can't come up with full possession. Oh, and a trip. Murphy tripped an Av. He's laying on the ice. No call here. McDavid's trying to grab it. And here's Nugent Hopkins. He'll just send that all the way down the ice. Good kill so far for Edmonton. Murphy might have gotten away with a trip there. He's had a couple penalties in this one. Here's Brindley into the middle. Across. Colorado looking to set things up. 4 seconds left. Burns down low. Devon Taves behind the Oilers net. Oilers make the kill. Burns with a shot. And that goes off of a leg and wide. Colorado once again trying to keep it alive. Burns does. Here's Devon Taves. Nice job by Woolman. Gets his stick in the way, and then Matt Savoy pokes it forward just out of the reach of Kapanen, or he might have been gone there. He might have had a step. Jarry leaves it for Ekholm. Behind his net. He's getting pressured. Colorado's going to be very aggressive now, down by a goal in the third period. Jarry can't come up with it. Puck towards the goal. Good save by Jarry once again. Oh, and man, big hit by... Who was that? That puck, Colson tried to throw a big hit there. Oh, man, and here come the Avs. Here's Nelson. He fell. The crowd wanted a trip. The crowd is not happy right now. 7:14 to go here in the third period. Nichushkin into the middle of the ice. Here's Kulak. Backhand towards the goal, and Jarry's just going to hang on to that. And oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Relax, boys. You're ahead. You don't want to be taken to the box after the whistle here. So Tristan Jarry with a couple good saves. Some rough stuff after the whistle. No harm, no foul, though. My goodness, what a hockey game this has been. So that was a great penalty kill. Just a fantastic penalty kill for Edmonton there. Yeah, you're getting your money's worth for sure. Savoy, man, I love Savoy. So good. Well, I think the injury situation in Edmonton is more unfortunate than intentional. I don't think Colorado is intentionally injuring anyone tonight. I don't believe that for a second. If the Oilers, the only way Colorado and Edmonton would meet in the first round is if Edmonton did not finish top 3 in the Pacific, and if they finished in the second wild card spot in the standings, assuming Colorado hangs on to their division lead for the rest of the season. Well, there's an element of frustration, right? Like, as a fan, and again, this is not just Avs fans. Like, if this game was at Edmonton and the amount of penalties that the Oilers take, like if there had been a 5-minute major to McDavid, and if you feel like you're not getting the calls, fans are going to react to that. So I don't entirely blame them. That's just what happens when you're a paying customer, a paying fan at the game. Maybe they've had a few wobbly pops. It happens. I don't blame them at all. Yeah, their PK has been great. There's McDavid. He's given some words of encouragement to the bench here, which is nice to see. Love to see that from the captain. All right, defensive zone face-off. Draisaitl's out there with Szymanski and Frederic, it looks like. I agree. I like Edmonton's play a lot tonight. This is an incredibly, incredibly gutsy effort. A very positive effort from Edmonton. Draisaitl off the draw. Nelson wins it back. Draisaitl trying to play it forward. Here's Trent Frederic. Trent Frederic almost had a breakaway, and that's going to be offside. Oh, boy. Trent Frederic almost got by the defense there. Scored the other night. He's been looking good since the Olympic break. We need more of this from Trent Frederic. I'll have a lot of thoughts overall after the game tonight. Play up the middle of the ice. Frederic gets it in deep. Draisaitl chases after it. Here's Szymanski now on his backhand. Cycles it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl's going to protect along the half wall. Down low. Just out of the reach of Szymanski. Trent Frederic getting in on the forecheck as well. Puck kind of bouncing around. Colorado trying to get it out. And down the ice. Oh, they are going to call icing there. That's crazy. Okay, so 2 icings now. One on Edmonton and one against Colorado, where it's like, I don't know, that was icing. The Oilers begged me to play for them, but I said no. Yeah, I appreciate that, Bubsy. Yeah, I love the fan reactions so much. If you're new to the channel, not only do I do live streams, but I do fan reactions after every Oilers game as well. Always uploaded the same night. Although depending on your time zone, it could technically be the next day, but that's not my fault. It's usually uploaded same night in my time zone. Puck sent through the neutral zone. Here's Evan Bouchard now trying to send it up the ice, stolen by Necas. Necas, what a move around McDavid. Necas, left circle, pulls up, looks for a lane to the blue line. Here's Necas with a one-timer, and he fanned on it. And it's behind the Oilers' goal. Good job by Ekholm. He breaks up the cycle. And Hyman will just play it up the ice. Here's McDavid trying to poke it forward. Almost had a bit of a break. And Nugent-Hopkins blew a wheel. Hit the invisible banana peel on the ice. Puck towards the net by Kulak. And that's going to be easily scooped by Jari. And we're going to have another commercial break. The last one of the third period. Do a live stream fan reaction. I think I've done that a couple times during the playoffs where like I remain live, I record the reaction, and then like I upload that. But no, once the game's over, we're ending the stream. I'm recording the fan reaction separate. It's just easier for me to concentrate. Not that you all like, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but I do like just being in my own zone for the fan reaction. Oh, that's right. I did do that after the Game 6 loss. Yeah, I appreciate that, oil tanks. Thank you. I do my best. Do the Oilers look really beefy today? I don't know if that's the word I would use to describe them, but I like it. Don't know if that's the word I'd use, but I would say it's been I don't know what word I would use to describe this team right now. But it's nothing but positives with the group right now. I'm sure. I mean, Pickard likely gets recalled. Obviously, I don't think they would announce that tonight. I feel like that would be announced tomorrow. Yo, what's up, Coolistic? What's going on? I'm in Edmonton on the 19th. Let's catch a game. Let's see. Unfortunately, I don't know when I'm going to get to a game. Honestly, I haven't been to a game yet this year. Well, okay, I went to Vancouver for the Oilers against the Canucks in Vancouver. Not the blowout win that they had. The game in October where they lost in overtime. I think it was 4-3. Does Jari start next game? He's going to have to if Ingram can't go. He's going to have to if Connor Ingram can't go. It's going to be gut check time if they can. Or if he can figure it out. It'll be gut check time for Jari if that's the case. Here's a puck towards the net by Makar, and that's blocked in front. Jack Rosvik. In the middle of the ice, Brent Burns off of a skate. Not a clean zone exit for Colorado, but they will maintain possession here. 5:24 to go. Nelson. Nice job by Draisaitl. Good back check. Good defense. Sends the puck down low to Wallman. Wallman with the flip. Doesn't get it out. And Colorado's going to keep the pressure here. Got to get this puck out if you're Leon. He'll give it to Murphy. Nice job. Don't rush it. Easy play. Nice flip down the ice. If you have to, just keep flipping it down the ice. Might go to an Oilers playoff game. There's nothing like it, my friend. I've been to one playoff game in my entire life. It was Game 4 against the Kings last season. And it was one of the greatest experiences I've ever had in my life. Also, I'm starting to lose my voice, so I do apologize that the play-by-play is not as solid as it should be. .457 to go in the third. Draisaitl's out there to take the face-off. He's being double shifted here, but they have no choice. They're down. They're down a forward. And the bench is being shortened a little bit, protecting a 1-goal lead. They've also been down Ty Emberson, who left this game with injury, and Connor Ingram also left this game. And for Colorado, I think Ross Colton left the game, and Nathan McKinnon was kicked out of the game. Game misconduct. Oh, what a move by Natchez. Look at Martin Natchez walks in with a shot. A good block by Kapanen. Way to get in the lane. Here's Natchez across the ice. One-timer and a puck towards Jari. He makes the save. Oh, and there's a broken stick keeping the play alive for the Avalanche. Oh, boy. This is sketchy for Edmonton. They got to find a way to get this puck out. Extended shift in the Oilers zone. Nurse trying to tie up Kiviranta. Nurse with it. He'll put it off the glass, down the ice, and that shouldn't be icing. No, it's not going to be icing. Makar tried to sell that one as an ice, but it was not icing. The crowd's not happy about it either. No, I'm not a big fan of AI. I would never do that. You'll never see on my channel. You'll never see AI on my channel. You'll never see sports gambling or betting ads on my channel. Yeah, those are like the two main ones. No AI and no sports betting, no gambling on my YouTube channel. Those are the two big things that I take like a hard stance. Now, if you do your own sports betting, that's totally fine. You'll just never see, like, I will never interrupt a broadcast with any kind of advertisement during the game, like from me. I'll be going to a game provided they make the playoffs. I am planning to go to at least one playoff game this year. 100%. I would love to. If it all works out. There's a lot of variables at play. We'll see if it all works out. Shout out Saskatchewan. Here's Evan Bouchard with the puck. He'll reverse, trying to get away from a check. Kept alive. Nice job by McDavid. Good stick. Zach Hyman trying to move it forward. Colorado, they have pressure. Trying to get it out. They don't. Shot towards the net. Doesn't make it. And here's Connor McDavid now. Spins away from a check. Gives it to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard lots of time in his own zone. Gives it to McDavid across the ice to Ekholm. It's all about puck management for Edmonton right now. Ekholm with the high flip into the Avs zone. Here's Malinskis. He'll send that in deep. Connor Murphy. Sorry, Malinsky, not Malinskis. Oh, no. Podkolzin didn't get the puck out. Shot towards the net. Doesn't quite make it. Deflected wide. Murphy gets caught. Cam with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Puck sent down the ice. Not icing. Nice job by Dickinson. Gets in on the forecheck with Podkolzin and Draisaitl. 2:30 to go here in the third period. Here come the Avs. Dumped in. Nurse behind his net. Around the boards. Nice job by Nugent Hopkins. He'll just flip it. And the Avalanche have to reset. Cale Makar to Brock Nelson. Brock Nelson skates into the middle of the ice. And now Colorado has pulled their goaltender. Here's Zach Hyman trying to get that out of the zone. He doesn't do it. Puck is going to be sent around. Colorado with the net empty. 2 minutes to go. Oh, and the puck bounced off Cale Makar's stick, and Colorado has to reset. That's going to be offside. That's intentional. I would put that face off in Colorado's zone. That looked intentional to me. Hit the like button and hit the sub button. Let's go. Also, we hit 3 million channel views. You can see that little ticker behind me. That represents the amount of subscribers right now. And then the bigger number is how many views the channel has had, like total. So over 3 million. We hit 3 million views this week, which is pretty cool. Thank you for that. Pretty cool milestone. .152 to play. Draisaitl off the draw. He wins it. Colorado keeps the net empty, and here's Bouchard down the ice and settled by Makar. Cale Makar now. He'll play it into the middle of the ice for Natchez. Natchez up, out of the reach of Nelson. That puck's going to go behind the net. Here's Matthias Ekholm. He'll send it down the ice, and that's definitely going to be icing on Edmonton with 1:28 to go. A 1:28 to go. Is there going to be a timeout by Colorado? It doesn't look like there's going to be a timeout. 1:28 to play here in the third. Brock Nelson will take the face-off against Draisaitl. Draisaitl wins it back. Out of the reach of Ekholm, though. Couldn't grab it. Colorado now with it. Kadri across the ice. Puck off the half wall. Natchez, he's checked off the puck. Draisaitl can't come up with it, though. Here's Cale Makar. Walks in the middle of the ice. Makar looks for a lane. Gives it to Natchez. Natchez towards the goal. Deflects in front. Rebound. Where is it? Jari doesn't know where it went. Puck was ping-ponging everywhere like a pinball machine. Kadri with it. Along the half wall. 57 seconds left. Centered in front. And that may have went wide of the net. Ekholm can't grab it. Back to Cale Makar. He'll give it to Natchez. Natchez, he's checked off the puck by Hyman. Hyman will get that into the neutral zone. Back to center. Here comes Natchez now. He's going to dump it in deep. Tristan Jari leaves it for Ekholm. Ekholm with a hard rim off the glass, down the ice. And that's going to be icing on Edmonton again with 34 seconds to go. And I imagine Colorado calls their timeout here. There's no way they don't. Unless they want to take advantage of the tired bodies on Edmonton. There is a timeout for Colorado. I'm puckered up. Yeah, my heart rate's probably in the 130, 140 range as well. This is an intense finish to this game. I do have to bring the heart rate tracker back. I still have it. I was wearing it during the Olympics. I'm with you, Slane. I'm with you. All right, smash the like button, folks. The timeout for Colorado is over. I have chat hidden because you're all ahead of me. I don't want to be spoiled on anything. But let's see if the team can finish this one out. All right, Draisaitl off the face-off. Off the draw, Colorado wins it. Natchez against Hyman. Nice job by Hyman to apply pressure. Puck around the boards. Kadri, he's checked by McDavid. Off the glass, that puck is going to be out of play. Puck hit the glass, so the Oilers, if they want to get a change, they can. But that's not a penalty on Ekholm. .2 seconds to go. 4-3 Oilers defending a 1-goal lead here. And there's going to be a defensive zone draw. Draisaitl's going to take it again. Draisaitl against Nelson. Sorry, against Nicholas Roy. All right. Natchez against Draisaitl. Sorry, Nicholas Roy against Draisaitl. Oh, what a play. And here's McDavid. He has the empty net towards it. Oh, and he missed. It bounced over the crease, over the post. Here's McDavid trying to center it, and Colorado, they have numbers coming the other way. Here come the Avalanche. Natchez stops up, looks for a play towards the goal. Blocked in front. McDavid's going to grab it, and he's just going to skate this out of trouble. And here's Draisaitl into the net, but that goal will not count. The Oilers hang on. Defeat the Avalanche. In regulation. Sorry, my heart's just pounding right now. So, a regulation win against the best team in the National Hockey League. Come on, man. That's huge. The amount of injuries and things like that's got to be the game of the year for this group. Has to be the game of the year for this group. Absolutely game of the year for this team. That is the type of game that teams build on. That's the type of game that teams come together and go on a run. Beautiful. Absolutely love to see that. He got the job. Hey, and Tristan Jarry, man, we got to give Jarry a lot of credit too. He came in there and had to make some real tough saves. Coming into the game cold with the narrative around him lately, there are many, many amazing positives to take out of this one. Beautiful. Love that. All right, folks, I am going to end the stream. I have to record this fan reaction as soon as possible because it's already almost 11 p.m. Alberta time. I'm going to get the fan reaction up. Stay tuned for that. That will be up in the next hour or two tops. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. I hope you enjoyed your stay. If you did not subscribe yet, make sure you're subscribed to the channel as we are flying up towards 10,000. We recently hit 9,000. Now we're already at almost 9,300. I'll have the victory chain on. No worries, folks. The support during the stream tonight was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I cannot thank you all enough. Just an unbelievable stream tonight. Incredible. Thunders with the $5 super chat. W tonight. Jarry redemption arc begins. I hope so. I hope so. Let's do it. Let's keep it going. All right, I'll get the chain before I end the stream. Victory chain. Let's go. We got the chain on. We got the chain on. Way to hold me accountable, right? Way to hold me accountable. Quit yapping. Get the chain. That's so funny. Play La Bamba Oil Country. I'll see you soon with the fan reaction. Obviously, there's concerns about the amount of injuries that Edmonton suffered in this one, but we'll see how it all plays out. Bingas with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much for that. I do have to give a special shout out to everyone today. Hold on. There's a thing in the way. Come on. Get out of the way. The chat summary's in the way. I'm trying to get my thanks in here. All right, so we had Cam with the $5 super chat. Alec Winter became a member. Everett with a gifted membership. Thunder with a gifted membership. Bubsy re-upped for 6 months. Thank you so much for that, Bubsy. Thunder became a member as well. Everett, $2. Bingus, $2. Cam, $2. Alive Bang, $2.79. Mistaken Mexican, $9.32. I have to make sure that I'm giving everyone the shout out here. Hockey Art with the $10 super chat. And then I gifted $5. Mesmer, $2.79. Diesel, $2. I sent another $5. Cam with another $2. Thunder with a $5. And then Bingus with another $2. Okay. Just had to make sure that I gave the special shout outs there to those of you who ended up donating some money, whether it was super chats or whatever the case was, memberships. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Everett with another $2 super chat. Do more streams, bro. Don't worry. They're coming. They're coming. We've been doing better with the streams. They're coming. All right, folks. We'll see you in a couple hours tops for the fan reaction. And if not tonight, you'll see it uploaded in the morning on your feed. As long as you're subscribed, tell someone that you love them. And as always, fight like a kid. Fight like Ben. Let's go Oilers, massive, massive win. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's